Oh, Bonnie was on. I'm salty.
Yeah.
Anyway, we're live.
She texted me, was I playing early? She has it all playing early. I was like, yeah. Then we started playing Apex, and then she was like, oh well, never mind. Maybe some other time, whatever, like that. And then I asked her what she was still doing. She was like, I'm still on Monster Hunter. And I was like, she was like, what are y'all doing? I'm like, nothing really at the moment. Just
Damn, I
chilling,
can't
waiting
play
for the
Monster
podcast.
Hunter with y'all. Damn it.
No. If you need $10, I can give you $10.
Did notifications go out?
Fuck.
I don't think they did. Hold on.
There we go. All right, I got it paused and everything.
Yeah. If you need $10, kid, I can give you $10.
You already gave me $20.
I know what I did. That's not what I asked you.
Carrying that all the way down.
What the fuck?
Copy the link.
Let me go get a snack.
You do that. Hopefully it's quick.
Nah, I do on my phone. Remember, I don't have a laptop at the moment.
I think Walmart approved me for a credit card.
Did they now?
If they did, I will use that motherfucker because that's some shit I know for a fact that I can pay off because I'm not gonna use it like that in the first place.
Like credit cards are not my best friend. I don't like credit cards.
No, the only thing
that they're the devil.
What people fuck up at, they use it for like they buy shit with a credit card that they can't pay back.
Yeah, that's what my
You
ex
supposed to
did,
use only
and they had
exactly.
to pay $1,000 because he kept using it, not paying it on time. I'm just like, that's your fault.
Exactly. Because when you don't pay it on time, then you have to pay back what you owe plus the interest.
Exactly.
If you pay it back before the bills due, then you good. You don't pay interest. You just pay that shit back. That's what a credit card is.
Hey, facts.
You better not get that shit.
A credit card? I'm cool with a debit card.
Yeah, debit card, that's fine.
I've been rocking debit cards since high school.
Credit card is useful as fuck, but you just have to know what you're doing and how you're supposed to use it. Like people do stupid shit like, oh, I got a credit card, let me buy a car. Like nigga, you don't have the money to buy a car without it. So why the fuck would you do it with it? Or whatever. Like I wouldn't pay my rent with a credit card unless I really, really, really didn't have it and I know I was gonna get paid like if I really, really needed to or some shit like that. Like if it's an emergency, that's the only time I do that.
And people go out on shopping sprees with the bitch, knowing they can't pay the shit afterwards. Like
exactly.
No, y'all stupid. That's them.
Exactly. That's stupid shit.
That's stupid motherfuckers.
That's my ex that he kept going out to eat and he kept buying shit.
Look, going out to eat makes sense. That's manageable if you're staying on your payments because it's you just going out to buy food.
No, asking me every day, do you want to go out to eat?
Oh, look who's in the building.
Prynce, a.k.a. the man of many names.
Oh.
Paige told us you wasn't gonna be here, so I went ahead and put it out.
I'm surprised.
She told us straight up. She's like, "Don't wait for that nigga." I was like, "Word."
A word?
You weren't here, Xavier.
First of all, I mean, it's popping up every time I talk, so I'm just saying. God damn it.
So is it true that he? Okay, we'll talk. Well, never mind. We'll talk about that later. Jesus Christ.
Oh, I feel like I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, we'll talk about that later. Not right now. We'll talk about that. I'm really curious.
Oh Jesus!
But I'm gonna get my cheese in motherfucking queso in this.
You should have heard our reaction.
I was like, "Hold up!
Like, what the fuck? Hold on.
I've been gone all day, so I don't know what anybody talking about.
I don't either. I'm just as lost as you.
We'll talk about it later.
Mentioned it earlier.
You know.
But legit. No, I don't know.
This day has been interesting, to say the least.
What's up? We'll talk about it later.
Why the link double up? That's crazy. I don't matter.
What the fuck?
Sorry.
I'm
thinking about changing my Twitch name, but I'll come up with an answer tomorrow. Like I'm really focused on it right now. I do a rebrand.
She about to make a brand flip. Oh,
Because
I see what's going on.
Anybody, y'all need to thank Casey for this shit because he's the one that got me thinking. Because he's been mentioning this idea to me for like weeks now. And it's just like, he was like, you should really, really do it. I'm just like, maybe. I got my Christmas paper. I'm gonna take the damn trash out.
Let's see what it is. I copy and pasted the damn Twitter link, so it's on both the tweet and the YouTube joint. I peep. I did it again. I don't give a fuck at this point. That'll intrigue them even more to check it out. There's 2 links. I wonder why the 2 are the same link, because it's double the content. It's doubly amazing.
Game Range just dropped a video. New games of March.
New games from March, PlayStation?
No. Just like everything that's dropping next month.
I got you.
I didn't click on
music news. Yay, because I don't have shit.
That's nice.
You said what?
You said now that you here, she ain't got to do music news because she ain't got shit.
I ain't got shit either.
That's great.
Hey.
No music news this week, people. You heard it here in the pre-show.
No, don't say that. Don't say that. Don't say that.
We live already.
I pulled some shit out my ass now.
Oh, shit, a game that you might want to fuck with is coming out next month, bro. Prynce.
Who's bro? What game is it?
One Piece.
Oh yeah, that game.
World Seeker.
Yeah.
I thought I left my glasses at the restaurant.
I'm mad. The man pretty much just said that even if I do get it, I'm gonna be the only one.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's not its fault. Like I said, anything that's coming out next month is not its fault. Listen, I got my heart set on one game, The Division, that come out on the 15th. So that's what I'm focused on.
It come out on the 15th. I got to get my life together.
Yeah. I was supposed to pre-order. I haven't done it yet.
I think I decided I'm gonna take this year off. I'm gonna stand
this year off. Yeah.
I'm gonna stand up and say these games are coming out too close together. I'm gonna need y'all to spread yourselves apart.
And it's not even like it's like extreme like good games like Division come out next month, Devil May Cry and Sekiro Souls Die Twice. And I'm like, nigga, I want Sekiro.
Look at that. This is pretty much February all over again.
All right, I got my snack. I got my chips and queso in this bitch.
I'm sitting here like, yo, like February really tried to do me in this month, like legit. I had to say no. To Kingdom Hearts, Jump Force, and Anthem. I had to say no. I was like,
which one did you end up getting? None of them?
Oh, I ain't got none of them, and I might not. I already made the decision that I'm not gonna get Anthem. I made that decision.
Case on PC, there's a whole bunch of glitches.
That's cool. PC.
Better on console.
Yeah,
that's cool. Guess which one I'm getting? Neither.
Anyway, let's get this podcast started. So, for all watching after the fact, as well as anybody who is here live, appreciate y'all coming through. This is episode 5 of the Terribly Terrific podcast. Terrific content made by terrible people. I'm here joined by our colorful cast, as always, here with the VarkMafia. So we'll go down the line as usual. Don't do that. Let's do this as usual. Have everybody introduce themselves. So, of course, we start with the ladies first. Key, go ahead and introduce yourself.
What's good? This is your Key, a.k.a. Keto.
No. Oh, okay.
She said Keto OG.
Keto OG or Key, please. I'm working on a branding thing right now. I have 2 names at the moment. But anyway, we're going to get into these topics. Not much of pop culture today because the only shit that's been happening is JUSSIE SMOLLET and R. Kelly. So
we ain't having no pop culture news? All right, bet.
There is pop culture news. It's just not much. Jeez, but...
Dang, we ain't even going to talk about the Oscars? Good God.
No,
it's happening right now.
Nigga,
I don't watch
I don't watch the Grammys, but I still mentioned it.
I
But
don't watch.
it's on
I
right
don't watch
now.
it.
I
The
can
Oscars are
mention
on
that it's
right now.
happening
Like,
right now,
happening
but
right now. Regina
dude,
just
I ain't got the kind of
Exactly.
technology to be covering that shit and be calling it out as it happens. Dude,
Exactly.
not
yeah,
Listen,
I
today.
just call it out. I
I
Not
just
call
give
it
a
out.
today.
fuck about
That's what I'm gonna do.
best picture and fucking best animated picture and best the
I'll do
best
a big
shit.
one.
Other than
I'll
that, I
do
If
don't
a
give a
big
Black
one.
fuck.
Klansman don't win nothing, I'm shooting everybody in
Either
charge of
way,
the Oscars.
But
we'll be going
anyway,
over the
we're
Oscars
gonna
next
get
week.
to
So go ahead and continue.
but we gonna get into these topics, you know what I'm saying? You know, get into like y'all can ask questions, do whatever. But I'm gonna sit here and eat my chips and queso and talk.
All right, next up we have Miss Dollface, aka Princess 8, aka Paige. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm in this bitch.
Oh,
Yeah,
Uh,
wine.
Oh Lord.
she on some.
I am currently working on my third glass of wine, but you know,
Jesus.
Stop it. Just stop it.
Yeah. She was drinking
Just
with her
stop.
mom, bro.
but
Stop, son. Stop.
but 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 I'm in this bitch, and I came to share
Nope.
my opinion on these topics, and yeah.
So Lucas. Tripping. Anyway, next up we got the homie Prynce 8, the producer, musical genius of the group. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
Yes, sir.
What's up? I'm Prynce, a.k.a. Homie Atari, a.k.a. whatever it says when my name pops up. I don't know what it says.
It says your name. It says
Nicholas.
Nicholas.
Babe.
Well, a.k.a. Nicholas. There you go. There you go. We peeling the fourth wall back. We literally just thrashed that bitch. You know, that's about it.
What's playing?
Today,
For what's playing? What's playing,
right now.
Lucas?
What's playing?
Do you hear people talking in the background? Is that it?
I don't hear shit.
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about exactly.
We're not talking about you. We
Lucas.
kind of lit.
Yeah, because nothing's playing here.
But either way, we're down to the homie RPG, aka Rick. Introduce yourself to the people.
Whoa, was aka RPG. Rick plays games, aka RPG, aka apparently newly embracing the shit. Radio Rick out here, you know.
AK, you were drunk as fuck last night, but we're not gonna talk about that again.
We all were anyway.
I wasn't.
Go ahead.
Don't put that
Who
on.
was drunk? Y'all niggas was drunk. I was.
saying.
Everyone who was drinking was.
I was
Listen,
not. I
finish
was not.
off, Rick.
I don't care what you say.
Listen, I'm not gonna be doing this Olympic circles with y'all. Let's continue the intros so we can get into the fucking podcast. God damn it.
But it's five
Anyway,
of
finish
us.
off, Rick.
Keep going, Rick.
Oh, I
No,
mean,
YouTube was tripping, but yeah, finish
I
off,
mean,
Rick.
I mean, hey, we just in here chilling, vibing as always, you know. Get through these topics, ending Black History Month strong. You feel me?
Even though
Last
this
weekend
month wasn't
Black
strong,
History
but we're gonna talk about that later eventually.
I don't want to talk about it. We know niggas out here ain't shit. Let's just move on from the shit.
You're right.
Nigga,
Even
hey,
though
you
we're
speak
gonna
for
talk
yourself.
about it later.
I'm not speaking for myself. I'm speaking for these niggas that ain't shit.
We have myself, for those who do not know me, is Cedric the Gamer, aka Cedric the Creator here. And so, yeah. So let's get into this news and nonsense. So first off, we're going to be starting with the gaming. And for people who do not know, I tend to get my news articles from gameranks.com, as well as I'm going to start trying from here on out to have all the articles that I'm talking about in the description. As of right now, we do have all the articles that I'm going to be discussing as far as gaming in the description right now. So as I discuss them, if you want to see more details, I'm just going to be going over the Spark Notes. So if you want more details, in-depth stuff about it, you definitely go in the description and hit all those links. So number one, we got Nintendo in the news once again. Not necessarily for gaming, but for staff movements. For people who do know, Reggie Fils-Aime, who's been the president for Nintendo America for the longest, as far as I can remember. As far as I've been into gaming, I've always seen him to be the president. As of, if I remember correctly, April or May, I think it's May, he's going to be stepping down as president of Nintendo of America.
Huh?
He's retiring.
Yeah, I saw
yes.
that.
He's retiring.
I saw that, and then Soldier Boy said I made him retire.
Man, fuck that.
That's some BS.
Bitch.
Soldier Boy tripping. Anyway, to replace him, we have a man in the name of Doug Bowser. I do not know him. I don't know much about him, but that is going to be the new president of Nintendo of America as of May. In fact,
Has he already been working with Nintendo, or did they
Yes,
promote him from the incident?
Yes, according to Ricky Phillip himself, he dropped a video on social media, pretty much just thanking everybody for the years that he's been the president and all that stuff. I saw it over on Twitter, and according to him, they said he's been working with the business for a while, so he's already in good standing with the staff as well as those at the Nintendo headquarters in Japan. So apparently he's in very good standing with everyone and good stuff. So hopefully he's just going to take the reins and continue to be doing well and even better from what Reggie has started. So
I didn't know he was leaving. I was wondering what those videos were. I didn't want to open them because I was just like, yeah, whatever. But I didn't know what they were.
Yeah, he's retiring.
That's bullshit.
So Reggie, if you tend to happen to stumble over this podcast, appreciate everything you've done for Nintendo.
Everything.
Great work, my guy. It's always be appreciated. Hopefully, Doug Bowser, if you are also listening, hopefully you'll be able to take these reins and really take it to even greater heights, my guy. So, wish you the best, Reggie. And this is when I was supposed to say some corny Nintendo line, but I ain't got one. So,
I got one. What's the name? What's the name of the dude you said was taking over?
Doug Bowser, which is
Doug
hilarious.
Bowser. All right, that. Ooh, that actually even works better. Best wishes to former president and to Doug Bowser. Here we go.
Oh, Jesus. Anyway. Next topic we have here, which will be a little conversation piece as well as a small update for people who don't know about the Jesus Christ. For people who don't know about the Halo Infinite, that is going to be the next major installment in the Halo series. And I think it's completely 343 Industries is working on it. All the good stuff announced last year at E3, if I remember correctly.
Yes.
The head of 343 Industries, Bonnie Ross, sat down for an interview, if I remember correctly, with US Gamer. And people were asking questions about why it's taking so long for this game to be coming out. Because the original timeline is every 3 years they used to drop a Halo game. So here is the actual quote from Bonnie Ross herself. I believe it's a her. I do not judge. But anyway, the comment says, that's the reason we've been taking a bit more time. Usually it's 3 years between every Halo game to really do the investment in the engine and the tools and pipeline. And we're still working on it. But we showed it at E3 last year, and it is basically trying to create an environment that we can build the game better, faster, and ideally, prevent crunch. I think there will always be with any game. I think there will be times where we need to work longer hours. But I think if we need to be really deliberate with that, because it's not fair to the team, and the team doesn't want to do it. And so we're trying to work, how do we create the best environment to hopefully mitigate that. So
they're like Rockstar and overworking their people.
Not necessarily. They're just taking more time to work on the game for the most part. So it seems like it's longer hours, but I'm thinking they're just stretching it out so they don't have to work too much.
Honestly, truly, that's not a bad idea. You don't want to rush a game.
That leads me right into the question that I had for this piece, which is, I'm going to pretty much ask the panel as well as anybody in the chat who would like to participate in the conversation. Would you prefer to have fewer games but more refined games, or continue with the way gaming is going now, which is way more games but just expecting more patches to be coming out for these games? So I guess I'll just start with the ladies. Key, if you want to start off first, to just reiterate the question, do you prefer fewer, more refined games or more games that they're going to have patches coming out more frequently for?
Fewer games, fewer, more refined games. Because a game come out, it's fucked up. There's a whole bunch of shit going on. I'm not going to want to play it. But if it takes longer for a game to actually, like, longer for them to program and get everything done, so there won't be any fuck ups, little to no fuck ups or anything like that, I prefer that because the game will be good and there won't be any crashes or any stupid shit like that. Like Anthem right now. We're not going to talk about Anthem right now. We're not. But anyways, but I prefer the fewer, more refined games. Yeah, there's less games, but would you rather have a really fast fucked up game or a slow, better game? Technically, that's just that on that for me.
I feel you. How about you, Paige? How do you feel? What do you prefer?
Fewer, more refined games because you got shit like Mass Effect Andromeda. They rushed the fuck out of that game, and it was horrible when it came out. The graphics were bad. The glitches were bad. Everything was bad. It got so bad to the point that even their staff quit on them and they didn't put out DLCs like they were supposed to, which hurt my heart because I dropped $100 on that game.
Oh,
the fuck wrong with you?
I thought it was gonna be good.
Girl, you need to stop.
This is what happened.
It's Mass Effect though.
I can't.
Ordered
as
it,
much
right?
as that, a
I
lot
said,
of
I
money.
love Mass Effect. I love Mass Effect. Like, I'm a huge Mass Effect fan. That is my favorite fucking game.
$100 for no damn Mass Effect.
I dropped $100 on it. You know what happens? 2 days later, they come out showing, like, because certain people were able to play it early on before others, and they showed the clips, and I said, what is this? This girl was walking around like a crab. I said, what is this?
That's from Satan.
And so it was like, oh, they're gonna fix that stuff. I'm like, I hope so, because I just dropped $100 for this. I just dropped $100.
Now you got to kill a game with fire. Crazy.
Then they say, oh, we're not dropping DLCs for this. I said the game's not done. The story's not complete. What you mean? Like, you're mentioning all these people were figuring out clues for like little secret side missions that's supposed to come out for DLCs, and now you say, oh, we're not doing DLCs because people receiving death threats on it. Like, I'm like, all right, just next, like, that's why I'm like, I'd rather wait like 5 years or however long for a game to be complete than just be served crap like that, because it's so much, like, it's so worth the wait instead of just being rushed and like given shitty stuff like that. Like, I'm like, yo, no. So I'd rather to wait for fewer and refined games. I don't. You ain't gotta rush.
Exactly. But I have an example. Y'all know the game Yandere Simulator?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He's been working on that shit for when he started his YouTube channel?
Who?
2014, 2015?
Who we talk? I don't know.
The creator of Yandere Simulator, Yandere Dev. He's the creator. He's been working on this game since 2015. But it's either 2014, 2015, one of those years. He's been working on this game for a very, very long time. And people have been trying to rush him to get out all the rivals that he needs when he's over here trying to get the little kinks and bugs and stuff out. If y'all watch Cub Scouts, Jay from Cub Scouts, he does like Yandere Simulator videos where he do like glitches and all that stuff and everything else. And people are trying to rush him to get his game out. And then I remember he posted a video saying, why would y'all want me to rush a game so that way I can complain later when it comes out? Because it's supposed to drop this year. But he doesn't have everything done yet. So he was just like, I might have to push it back a few years. Now everybody's pissed off. Just like, y'all can't rush up. He's the only one working on his game, by the way. He's the only one working on this game.
That's tough.
The only one. He's the only developer.
That's tough.
Exactly. The voice actors. He's doing animations. He's doing like everything. So you can't expect somebody to, get a game out fast when they're the only one doing it. And he's trying to hire people, but nobody's getting on board with him. So he's just all alone. And I'm just like, I'd rather him finish the game in 2020 than him to rush it out and do it this year. I'd rather him. It's a good game. I played the game myself. There's some bugs, of course, because it's being built, but the game is good. The concept of it is good. Everything is good. So it's just like another example of a game that's not being rushed. That's actually going to be good on later on in the future. And hopefully he doesn't release it this year and just let it rock. Because that game, my shit. And you get to kill people.
The Heist team.
I love that
game. But right before I get to the rest of the panel, this is a little sidetrack question. Hopefully we won't get too much on a tangent. But is it me, or has this current generation probably been the most controversial generation in gaming so far?
Yes.
There's been games left and right that's just been a bunch of shit shows. And of course, we've had some gems here and there with Horizon Zero Dawn, Spider-Man, God of War, etc.
Spider-Man.
But also this generation, we had games like NBA Live 14.
And 2K18.
And 2K8. Oh my fucking Jesus. And for anybody
see, exactly.
That's the 2K that not want to play 2K no more.
Look, 2K18 is always gonna hit a nerve with me because I've only pre-ordered 2 games ever in my life. GTA 5 and NBA 2K18. One of the best games I ever played and one of the worst games I ever played.
2K the reason I don't pre-order games now. Well, except for
we talked
Spider-Man,
about how they made people's faces look in the damn game when they try to use the face scan shit on their phone. Can we talk about that bullshit?
We can talk about a lot of shit, but I ain't about to make this a 2K18 podcast.
I will, goddamn. No, I'm joking.
But also, for people who don't know about what happened with NBA Live 14, there was a whole press run about how they had the CGI trailer, all that good stuff they introduced at E3 and all over the place. It was looking great. People thought this was the comeback of Live, and then the game dropped. And I promise you, on the Xbox One and PlayStation 4, this game had PlayStation 2 graphics.
Oh shit!
Facts.
And the net mechanics. Like when you switch the ball, I promise you, them bitches was moving like Super Nintendo nets.
Damn.
Yikes.
Yeah.
That's an insult.
It was the truth.
I felt so bad for anybody who purchased the game.
Yep.
Did. Because I remember seeing them trailers and I'm like, this should look way too good. I don't trust it at all. Period. The fuck? No. What I look like. Game come out, it's a complete shit show. So I don't know what's been going on with this current generation. And I dare one of these devs that we working with slowly in Microsoft to go ahead and say this generation was an experimental generation. The fuck out my face with that bullshit.
Can they not do that? Can they not?
Let me hear one of y'all say that. I'm gonna slap the microchips out your jaw.
I'm gonna smack the micro off your soft. Keep playing with me.
But anyway,
I mean, I will definitely say that, like, basically, you know, with 2K and shit like that. Let's see, you could also say fucking Battlefront. That bullshit. Like. A lot of people would say Fallout 76, but I mean, I would defend Fallout 76. I don't give a fuck. But like just different. It's been a lot of different like quote unquote experiments with stuff like that, and I get it. It's like this generation has definitely been more so with like building communities that talk all the time, like Discords and shit like that, of people being on Twitch and people like actually coming together and actually streaming or like playing games together. This console generation has been a lot. It's been a lot of that. And like crossplay is becoming more and more frequent. Has been more and more of a thing. So I get that. But at the same time, I can also bridge this into what we was basically just saying. Fix your shit. Get your shit together. Like stop trying to fucking pump shit out just because it sells. Like there's a whole argument that video games are art. So take your fucking time and make a good ass game. Stop trying to make money.
Yeah.
Like if the game is good, it's gonna fucking make money.
Yeah. I will say it this way. Perfect example of why the biggest proof of this year that everybody needs to stop trying to just crank games out all quick and fast and whatnot. Kingdom Hearts 3.
100%.
Niggas was waiting for that 11 years. 11 years.
It's 13.
Well, I mean, everybody knew it wasn't going to be out in 2 years. Like, everybody knew that. But They've been waiting for this for 11 years. Well, 13 years, I guess. Okay, fine, 13. 13. 13. Since apparently niggas wanted out the next month after the game come out. But anyway, niggas was waiting on that for 13 years. It kept getting pushed back. It finally comes out. Everybody buys it. Everybody says it's a good game. Nobody has anything really bad to say about it from what I heard about it, unless they just don't like the Kingdom Hearts story.
Out with that game, I was watching T play it last night. The only thing she hates is some of the challenges because they're hard. That's the only thing she dislikes about the game.
Well, that's different. That's different. That's
yeah.
That's the only bad thing I heard.
That's not a game flaw. That's just somebody not wanting to struggle. That's different. So it's like take your time, and also stop just releasing all these games like just all together. I like having spaced out games. I want to have time to play one game before I have to worry about trying to get another one. That's honestly why I really feel like people don't like enjoy games now, because it's like they're trying to get all they can out of this one before another game that they really want comes out, and then it'll be like
attention spans.
Yeah, oh God, yeah, but even still, then it'll be like if like the one that they was playing, trying to get everything out of it that they can before the new game comes out, that one's great, and then they rushed through that one through as much of that as they could, trying to get to this other game, and then that was trash. That makes it even worse. Like, exactly. So it's like, just like let games breathe, just let them have their time, and also, make sure, let it breathe, and make sure that your other game is not the one on the tail end, or even if it's before it, just make sure it's not trash, because at the end of the day, everything is competition, and you want to be the best. So take as much time as you need to be the best game that you could possibly be. Like legit.
Because if you try to release a game right after the first one, and the first one is trash, no one's gonna buy your second game. I promise you that. Because nobody wants. Nice. I don't want this. I don't want people when the first game was so fucking trash. I don't want that shit. I don't want that. I don't want to waste my money. I already wasted my money with the first one. I'm not about to waste my money with the second one, Resident Evil. But Oof. Hey man, the few before Resident Evil 7 was so fucking trash, and y'all can't say that they weren't.
I don't play Resident Evil, so I can't tell you.
I still have trauma from
1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 were good. I still have 6 was stupid.
I still have trauma from 2.
They made 2 better, so 2 don't count. They made 2 better.
No, that's not what I mean. I played 2 when it was new.
Uh-oh.
Yep. You're starting to put the pieces together.
Off, bruh. I can breathe.
Anyway, bringing it back to the topic, I'm pretty sure Prynce pretty much hit his opinion on it on the nail.
Yeah, I kind of went back to
it with it. Do you have anything else you want to add, Rick? What do you prefer? Fewer, more refined games, or just more of the same?
I definitely like enjoy branch the shit out or whatever. Legitimate. I'm not saying like branch it. Like the fact of the matter is that I know like in studios, especially big studios, there's like people work on different games all over the fucking place, and there's games going on right now that they've probably been working on for like 5-6 years that we don't even know that's coming out. It's probably not even gonna come out till like the next console generation and shit like that people are working on. Which I'm not saying like that, but like just this fucking, especially this year alone, there are so many fucking games and like AAA games that are like that people have been working on for years that are coming back to back. And I don't know about y'all, like, well, all of us here can probably, we ain't got money like that.
I'm broke.
I'm broke as fuck. I won't have a job until
broke.
Next week. I'm broke.
I told y'all this in the pre-show. I don't have the funds for them to be dropping games like this, like 3 games a month at least. I can't do it.
From
Hell no.
from the list that we went over, we're looking at 5-6 games a month that's dropping across all three
Jesus.
Next
platforms.
month,
Lord,
next
Lord.
month, it's 10 at least. Like, and that's just
Yeah.
that's 10, and
March
3 of them are
Madness.
coming out on the same fucking day.
March
then-
Madness.
Then at the same, like, yeah, it's
Niggas
good.
trying
It's
to
games
March
coming out the
Madness,
same
ain't gonna do
motherfucking
it.
day.
That ain't gonna
And
do it.
then, not to mention, fucking other games that people been waiting on coming out the next week.
Mm.
I'm not about to drop $1,000 on a game. That's
Like
not
ain't Devil
On
May
a
Cry
couple
5
games,
supposed to be
right?
coming out next month?
Yes.
Wait, what?
Devil May Cry 5?
Mhm.
Ain't
Yep.
that coming out next month?
Mhm.
And the Division 2.
And Division 2.
on the
And what
same
else?
day.
I don't know about.
I don't know if
A
it's
week
the same
apart.
day, but it is a week apart.
Division 2 comes out on the 15th. Devil May Cry comes out on the 22nd.
You see,
So literally the next week.
Yep.
So that means I won't be getting Division 2. Because my heart is a
Well,
lot stronger with.
Hey,
Hey, look, my
Hey,
heart rock with Dante way more
Hey,
than
bro.
a group of people.
that's you.
Oh, well, I'm sorry. Well, fuck us then, I guess. Nigga, fuck you.
Hey man, you wasn't there when Dante was there swinging his sword around.
pocket chicken strip.
Oh, boys.
Well.
Anyway.
All right.
I know what I said.
Well, as far as I'm
I'm
concerned, I've always been, and I've preached this for years.
No, I
it's
lied.
more
I lied.
take
Devil May Cry comes
your
on the
time.
8th.
It comes out on the 8th. We can
Yeah,
do
Devil
that
May
eighth.
Cry come out first. Okay, I might
It come out first,
I might
then
get
the
Division 2.
Mm-hmm.
I might.
Oh,
You know what? Just for that, I ain't gonna get
Oh.
Division 2. Nah. Nope.
Please, please, Prynce,
Nope.
please.
Nope.
it
I
don't
told
hurt me.
y'all.
It
I
don't hurt
told
me
y'all
no
when
way.
it comes to playing the game of life, I am competitive.
The board game?
Yep. And I win all of them.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, as far as I'm concerned, like I said, I've preached it for the longest. What's up, Kels? I preached it for the longest. I've always been a man that's quality over quantity. Like, perfect example, the Assassin's Creed disaster. Mind you, my Assassin's Creed has always been one of my is in the top for me, probably like top 10 that I've ever really sat down and really got into as far as series. I love Assassin's Creed 2. I love Brotherhood. I love Revelations. Unfortunately, to stop the story there. I even enjoyed Assassin's Creed 4, even though a lot of people didn't really like it because it's deviating away from the main story and stuff of that nature. But as far as the game itself, I enjoyed the fuck out of it. I still have to beat it, and I'm thinking about rebuying it again.
Bless you.
Bless you.
Just so I can finish it. Yeah, definitely bless you. But going on from there, games like what came out after Revelations? Was it 3? I think it was 3.
Revelations.
Trash.
Revelations, then 3.
3.
3, then
the only thing people liked about 3 was the ship mechanics, which they improved on in Assassin's Creed 4, which I definitely give them credit for. But then after 4 was all the crap that came out on this generation.
Trash.
Rogue came out, then 4, then I haven't
Rogue,
played none of
from
the
what
new
I
ones,
heard,
no.
Rogue, which was the last one they dropped officially on PS3. They finally remastered it for PlayStation 4, so maybe one of these days, maybe I'll pick it up whenever I got money. But they think that that's the last good one. That one was pretty good. Because mind you, that one dropped with what was the
Black
one?
Flag.
Not Black Flag. Rogue dropped with one that dropped on this generation, the one with the motherfuckers in England, the twins.
Oh,
the name of it.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I forgot that one too.
I don't remember the name of it, but for something that dropped current gen and last gen, to tell me that the last gen title did better than the current gen title is completely baffling to me. Because Rogue did better than the one that dropped on PS4, to the point where they remastered it for PS4.
The two that dropped on PS4.
No, I'm talking about as far as Rogue and the one in England. Those dropped simultaneously. The Rogue dropped
Syndicate.
on PS3 and Syndicate. There we go. Syndicate dropped on PS4 same time they dropped Rogue. It was a dual drop. They literally dropped them together, and people like Rogue way better than Syndicate. I'm pretty sure it probably ended up overselling Syndicate.
They probably did. So they probably wasn't mad, to be honest.
And then the whole problem was they just kept dropping these Assassin's Creed games year after year. For people who's ever played Assassin's Creed games, to see what that game is good at, as far as building a world and you being able to really free roam and go out, do your missions, explore all that good shit, that's not a game that you drop yearly. It's not.
You gotta plan that shit. You gotta plan. Okay, where they gonna go? How they gonna do this? How they gonna do that?
Exactly. Make sure the
Games
history is
like
right.
that. Exactly. Games like that take
It's historical
time.
fiction.
It's not COD. Even though COD needs to take at least 1 or 2 years break in between the cycle, to be honest with you. Y'all motherfuckers is fucking shit over. But
3 years.
But they barely make it every year with it being it works for COD. Assassin's Creed isn't COD. It's not something that you can do every single year. It doesn't work like that. That's how you know that the game's not improving, because all y'all pretty much is gonna do is just slap a new theme on the game and sell it. It doesn't work that way.
New themes and mechanics.
That's you trying to fuck us over. I don't like it.
And that's a maybe right there with the mechanics thing. It's a hard maybe.
Which is why I can respect Origins, which they took a while. They took a break and came back with Origins, which blew everybody away, and everybody thinks that game is excellent. But I still have to play. I bought it the other day. The moment I got space, I'm download. Definitely gonna play it. So people are really starting to say Assassin's Creed might be coming back in form, but don't fall back into the fucking yearly cycle crap. But it's just
last year. Was it
Origins? No, the one that dropped last year was Odyssey. It was a sequel to Origins. Yeah, it was the one with the Spartans and all that stuff.
Yeah, I remember.
It's Odyssey. But just examples like that, when you don't take your time with your game, the people won't let you know themselves ain't gonna look pretty.
Mm-hmm.
They not. Take your time with your games, please.
Consoles.
Devs. Because I know y'all be sneaking around on YouTube and making moves like nobody ain't told you this shit. So I know you probably gonna creep across this podcast. Listen here if you are. Take your time with your game. Stop rushing shit out. Because I promise you, moment you drop some bullshit, not only is this panel here go smell your bullshit and not buy it, the rest of the community will. Then when you spend $3 million trying to build a game and you barely make 100K back from it, motherfuckers, you'll learn then.
I'm gonna say this. I feel like any game that's story based needs to take at least 5 years between the games to make a good game.
That would 3 to 5 years.
Oh no, I said at least 5 years.
Yeah.
Because those are the games that I've seen that are considered top tier excellent sequels as far as they're concerned. That's pretty much how they kind of keep their not just kind of like they keep it like real good and everything, and like, you know, everything polished and whatnot, but also kind of how they keep their relevancy, because everybody's gonna be like, hey, when's what's it called coming out? Are they still making that? And then when that trailer dropped that it's coming out, like saying like 2 seasons from now, then everybody gonna be hyped about it, and they literally just got that on their mind for like 2 seasons until it come out. So it's like, you know, it's a win-win for everybody, because the games will be better, and you know, I won't have to spend this much money like every year. It really comes back to this. I really want y'all to stop bringing me like 25 games a month. Like that's really what I want. I don't need it in my life.
And half the games that come out be trash.
Exactly. That's why I'm like for example, I'm so scared about Anthem, because I'm scared it's gonna be another one of them games. Right. Everybody talking about Anthem's good. I'm like, I feel you. But
PC has a lot of crashes. I'm not sure about console.
Well, I don't do much on PC anyway. I know. Still, I'm still like, I don't know. First off, it's in a genre that I'm not a big fan of as is. But like as far as method of travel is concerned, travel and movement, I'm not a mech fan. So, you know, that's strike one. So it's like I'm already going in with one strike. You telling me all it takes is 2 mistakes, and I'm gonna be like, I feel like I wasted my money. I don't want to have to go through that.
Yeah, you have to watch like gameplay. I watch gameplays before I get the damn game.
There's most games I don't necessarily buy day one. That's just me.
Yeah, that too.
If I'm really excited about a game and I know for a fact I'm gonna at least enjoy it for a little bit, I'll pre-order it. Like, what's the last game that I think the last game that I pre-ordered was Spider-Man.
And that was a really good game.
It was. So as you can see, I have amazing judgment. I'm just gonna say it.
I'm only pre-ordering for sure things. If I trust the series or the developers, like I told you. But then again, it all depends. As far as me choosing what I was going to pre-order, I completely chose GTA for when I pre-ordered that. As far as 2K18, my cousin put down for that for me because that nigga was really trying to push me to try and play 2K.
Well, he wasted his own goddamn money, but
well, he paid hard. He paid part of it. I paid the other. I paid
both
the rest.
of y'all wasted your own money.
Okay.
Which copy you get?
Hey, listen,
which copy was it that you got?
Yeah, the regular. The fuck?
Okay, so you wasted $30.
Oh no,
you wasted $30.
I already was iffy about 2K. You thought I was gonna go straight for the legendary gold edition, whatever the fuck the highest one was.
You know how much I wasted on it? I wasted 80 on that bitch.
You are 80. You are 80 idiot.
You know what? I will take that. Because of what happened, I will take that. I will never forget the last time I played 2K18. The last time I played a 2K game in general. I tainted the whole. I didn't even turn it. I was so mad. I was like, you know what? It can sit here so I can remember why I will never get another NBA 2K game.
I went back that month later because me and my other homeboy, who was convinced by my cousin to get 2K, me and him went together to return that bitch, and we traded it in. I traded it in for South Park, the Fractured Butthole. Back then, when you buy that game, you got Stick of Truth for free, as well as J Stars. I do not regret both of them. Well, all three of them games.
I never got to play J Stars.
J Stars is excellent to me as far as you being an anime fan, and the story is not bad. It works for what it is.
Matter of fact, you know what I'm gonna do? You reminded me of something that I said I was gonna do this week.
What is that?
I'm gonna get Jump Force.
Hello, Des.
What's up, Des? Appreciate you coming through.
Hi.
What up, Des?
I really want Jump Force, but I'm gonna wait to get Jump Force. I'm gonna play my damn PS Plus shit first.
Funny part is, I got some Jump Force news. We'll get to that in a little bit.
I think I know what it is. I think Darren told me about it earlier today.
Yeah, I don't know.
Possibly. But to wrap up this topic, we're all in unison with the idea that we are fans of fewer, more refined games. Take your time, devs, please.
For me, in my pocket.
Anyway, let's get into some rumors here. Number one rumor, according to a recent report from Direct Feeds Games, Microsoft is currently planning to bring Xbox Game Pass to Nintendo Switch.
I heard about that months ago.
Why? How is that gonna work though?
Rumblings has caught up to news outlets, like crazy news outlets. How it's gonna work is funny. I have no idea necessarily.
You know what that is,
but that Microsoft trying to build a monopoly.
You say that. You know what I really think it is.
What is that?
That is. Put it this way. Let's say the Sony's an ex of Microsoft. And then, Sony watches what Microsoft does. And Microsoft's, all right, bet. Microsoft's like, all right, bet. Microsoft gets with Nintendo just to see how Sony's going to react, And Microsoft parading around like, ha ha, got me a new nigga now. Stuff like that.
Your console's still trash, Microsoft.
That is legit what that sounds like to me.
I'm gonna need y'all to put all this bullshit aside. And like I said, if next generation crossplay isn't part of it, y'all failed. Anyway.
Exactly.
Y'all failed this generation to me because crossplay isn't a thing.
I wouldn't say necessarily completely failed since it was actually introduced slowly.
I will.
Slowly but surely.
I don't care.
At least we got it. At least it wasn't all talk. At least we got it with some games.
That's true. This is the one good thing Fortnite brought to us this year.
As long as the first steps are made, that opens the door for improvement. That's how I look at it. But I'm interested to see how this is going to work. Xbox Game Pass, if anything, this is a good way for people who grew up with only just Nintendo's consoles to necessarily really see the other side of gaming that they haven't really seen. As far as on the Nintendo side, I'm thinking Nintendo's making pretty good moves to open up the gaming world to their consumers as well as their and shit. To be honest, because before the Switch, all Nintendo people knew was the Mario franchise for the most part, as well as some other franchises here and there that were either completely created by Nintendo or bought by Nintendo or licensed by Nintendo. So as much as we don't know how this is going to work, this is definitely going to open the door for some more stuff for Nintendo heads out there who haven't really gotten into gaming outside of the Nintendo system. So kudos to y'all, to be honest. But we'll see. We'll see how that ends up working. But in addition to some more Microsoft rumors, online rumors are beginning to circulate about Xbox next gen consoles.
Mm-hmm.
So now,
we go.
The rumor entails
Xbox could have been the better person.
And look, it's rumors, so take this with a grain of salt.
There's rumors about next gen.
It's what I'm saying.
When the last time you say next gen rumors not be true?
It's all rumors. Like I said, if it don't happen, can't say nobody ain't tell you. So take these rumors with a grain of salt. But from what I read, the rumor, around the wine cooler is that Xbox will be revealing 2 new next gen consoles at this year's E3.
Two consoles? So, what the fuck?
According to the French website, these 2 consoles are codenamed Anaconda and Lockhart, with Anaconda being the better of the 2. That's supposed to be launching with 16 gigs of RAM, and the Lockhart launching with 12 gigs of RAM.
You know what you just told me?
As well as, it's rumored that the Lockhart is launching with no disc drive, fully digital games.
You know what you just told me?
My Anaconda don't.
You told me Anaconda is an actual console, like legit stationary console, and Lockhart is a handheld. That is legit what it sounds like you just told me.
Yeah, it sounds like a handheld.
We'll see. Microsoft's never really hit the handheld market. Like I said, it's all rumors. We'll see.
To be honest, I'm not going front. If I was Xbox, I would do that and legit only have Xbox exclusives on that handheld. You know how much money they would make if niggas could walk around with Halo.
If Microsoft steps in this handheld market, if you do not have your shit together, you will be eaten up and thrown out. Nintendo has a crazy monopoly on this market right now, and PlayStation has barely got their foot in the door. When these big companies,
the Vita wasn't bad.
The PSP
wasn't bad. It was ahead of its time. That's what I think.
I need to find my PSP because I had
the Vita was ahead of this time. It just didn't. They didn't know how to support the sumbitch, but it had a lot of good ideas. But they didn't execute them exactly how they should have. But it was definitely a very interesting console.
It was.
So Microsoft wants to step their foot in this market. You better step correct.
Nintendo will eat y'all alive.
This is not a market to be playing around with. This market is already ruled right now.
How does their partnership work, though?
How does that work?
Nobody knows.
Their partnership with Nintendo, like if they were to make a handheld and shit like that. So, do they get like Nintendo games on that bitch now? if they rumored quote unquote putting Game Pass on the fucking Switch.
That's what the Switch is
They'll
for.
probably
They
work
don't
on
need.
it.
Yeah, I
So
don't
like
know.
what they have, they own like what they like share games and shit like that. Like I don't know. I'm all of this is very interesting.
If
It's all rumors and stuff like
Microsoft,
that. If they make it
yeah,
a
it's
fucking
all
handheld.
rumors. Which I don't know if it's a handheld. As far as handhelds with 12 gigs of RAM, I don't know what chunky ass handheld that is. To be honest, it's probably just a double console drop, like something like Xbox One X and Xbox One S type of thing.
Probably.
If we're being 100%, because I know Microsoft is smart to know that they need to get this shit together if they're stepping into that handheld market.
I don't know how I feel about a console that's fully digital or whatever.
Yeah,
like I understand people basically, download a lot of the games now and they don't like this, but there's still a lot of people that prefer fucking, physical copies of shit.
a whole bunch. Kale's one of them. He loves physical copies. He would not want to do with that shit.
It's people that's like specifically
I
like
love physical
PC players that love physical copies.
I
hate
love
physical
physical
copies.
I'd rather have a physical copy than digital.
Well,
Digital's
there's
easier
a
to handle.
reason. There's a reason why it's a tiered console drop with the Anaconda, which is supposed to be the stronger of the two, which hasn't been announced to be fully digital, which is most likely will have his disk drive. So if you want your discs, Anaconda, which is the code name for right now, is the way to
It's
go.
the one for you.
I know we're talking about gaming right now, but Black Panther won Best Picture, I think.
Yay!
You think?
You think? Or
I
you
don't
know?
like to get that.
No, because somebody said Black Panther won. I'm trying to see what they won.
All right.
Yeah,
When you got confirmation, we'll talk about it. But
okay, I'm getting it now. But continue.
But yeah.
All right.
If you're a fan of disk drives, Anaconda is going to be the one for you. If you want to test out to see how this technology works with no disk drive and a lock card, it'll be the one for you. But like I said,
you said test. Well, I'm not getting the Xbox console anymore.
Costume design and production design.
But we'll see. Like I said, these are rumors. Take it with a grain of salt. But I would not put it against Microsoft for them being trying to be the first ones to try a no disk drive console. To be honest, they seem like they'd be the ones to do it.
I feel like it's a ploy. I feel like they learned something from the Lakers.
Jesus.
No, not the Lakers, from the Pelicans. I feel like they learned something from the Pelicans.
What you talking about, bro?
All right, so Sid, you remember how the Pelicans did the Lakers this season before the trade deadline, right?
Mm-hmm.
I feel like that might be what this is.
Hey.
There's a basketball team named the Pelicans.
Yes, we'll talk about this later. Anyway,
the New Orleans Pelicans, bro.
Pelicans.
But anyway, on to more news.
Okay, hold on. They won best. God damn it, best costume design and best production. They haven't did.
Yeah, Rick said it.
Best picture is the last
production design.
Yeah, it's the best picture is the end. Is usually the last award.
Yeah, so
I need black coins.
Continue.
We're getting into this tail end of the gaming section here.
I'm gonna need Black Klansman to win that. Actually,
I didn't watch that, but I need to.
I haven't watched it either. I want to, but I haven't gotten to it. But this tail end of the gaming news here, Jump Force.
That was good.
Jump Force is the devs of Jump Force are planning to drop a patch soon. From what I've seen in this, yep, a patch update for Jump Force. From what I read, I didn't get a chance to completely go over it, but from the main points that I got from it, of course, we got bug improvements as well as the ability to skip cutscenes.
Cool.
And damn, that's all I can remember right now. Let me see if I can try and pull up this article. But if I was,
I get both sides of that. I get both sides of that. You know,
to be honest, that Jump Force can keep up with your updates. Amen.
that they care.
Oh, here we are. Let me pull this up. Sean, goodness gracious.
No.
Check out official will be undergoing maintenance. Yeah, blah 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 blah. Patch 1.03 will include loading time improvement, cutscene skip function, general stability improvements, and general battle related fixes. X1 update will be patched in the coming week, and that was dropped on the 20th. So this coming week here, Jump Force should be getting themselves an update.
Okay.
Honestly, I'm waiting to hear character downloads to be getting here soon, because that roster, that roster is something
I
else,
hate
in my
Goku's
opinion.
voice and stuff. Oh my god. I hate it.
Anyway, as far as the last piece of gaming news I have here, something Rick shall be interested in here. We have some Fallout 76 news.
Curious.
3 big updates coming to Fallout 76 for the spring, summer, and fall of 2019. So on Friday, Bethesda dropped a blog post, which they began with an apology for the rocky launch. For anybody who knows, the very big controversial launch of Fallout 76, there's a lot of glitches, a lot of dev moves that were made that a lot of people weren't a fan of. One instance that I remember hearing GamerRanks bring up on one of their videos was somebody got banned from the game.
What the hell?
After having I believe it was over 9,000 hours, they banned him off of the game because he had too much ammo.
What the hell?
They thought it was cheating.
Bullshit.
They thought he was cheating, but 9,000 hours. Come on.
I don't know. It's that shit was crazy. That was crazy as fuck. I heard about that. I would be pissed.
He ain't getting no sleep. He ain't going to work. He ain't going to school. All right, I'm playing.
I don't know. Fallout is it's like people that play Fallout are very
What game is this?
Fallout 76.
Yeah. There was a guy who pre-ordered Fallout 4 with bottle caps.
Wait, what?
With bottle caps, because bottle caps is the currency in Fallout. So he literally made took over 2,000 bottle caps and sent them in. And he was like, "Hey, can I pre-order with this?" And they accepted it. And
wow!
They immediately was like, "Nobody else do this shit."
Oh my gosh, that's crazy. But anyway, like I said, on Friday, Bethesda dropped the blog post beginning with an apology for the rocky launch. Like I said, all these articles are definitely going to be in the description. So if you're interested to see what the apology says, you can definitely hit that link for the Fallout 76 updates article. But I'll just go ahead and they went on this blog post to go on and describe these 3 big updates. Now I'll give titles, dates, as well as some spark notes from them. If you want the full details of all 3 updates, like I said, in the description, you can find the article. First update for the spring, which is dropping March 12th. It's called Wild Appalachia. Sorry if I butchered that. No idea how to pronounce it anyway.
That's it.
It's coming with new quests. 2 new quests, Sheer Terror and Ever Upwards. New features as in legendary vendor and scrapping, camp decorating, player vending, functional camera, brewing, and distilling, as well as a seasonal event called the Faznat Parade, as well as a new survival mode. So, while Appalachia update coming March 12th, next update is called Nuclear Winter. That's going to be dropping this summer. All they really have so far is a mode of the same name, the Nuclear Winter mode, as well as new vault raids, vaults 94 and 96 opening, as well as legendary players. And all we have about the third update is dropping fall 2019. It's called Wastelanders. Not necessarily any big details on that. Once again, like I said, for those who are interested, definitely hit the description down below and check out that article. It has all the information on all 3 updates. So definitely check that out if you're interested. And yeah, that's all we have for gaming news this week.
Did you talk about the teaser from Monster Hunter World about a new? I think it's a new area.
There is
New area.
It's a new area.
Yeah, there's a. Yeah, it's supposed to drop sometime in autumn this year. They dropped a teaser video of it. I want to say sometime this week or last week. One of them. I don't know. I seen about Bonnie posted. I know about it.
I'll look more into it. If I can find some information, I'll update everybody next week.
Yeah.
Also, a small little tidbit to end gaming news here. Ed Boon released a teaser trailer for the return on Mortal Kombat 11, the return of the beloved Johnny Cage.
I was excited.
So
cool.
We're pretty sure. Everyone is pretty sure that Johnny Cage is coming.
Can we talk about Jade though? Can we talk about Jade though?
I ain't see the trailer necessarily on that good stuff
yet.
Fuck?
So. I don't care about.
Oh, what the fuck, me? I got
I don't care about Jade compared to Johnny Cage, girl.
What the fuck, me?
Johnny Cage was talking about
excited for Jade and Baraka to come back. Those are my two.
Yeah, as far from what I can remember off the top of my head, for people who are interested on who they announced so far, from what I can remember, they announced Baraka, Cabal, Jade, and Johnny Cage. As far as I can recall, that have been the announcements so far for Mortal Kombat 11. Mortal Kombat 11 dropping in April 29th, I think. I doubt it.
It's 29th.
See, this is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about. This one,
April 29th.
They could have dropped it in December.
They're dropping it in April.
They could have dropped it in December.
You're right.
Would they though?
They would.
Tired of all these video games.
Because if you're being honest, December is Christmas sales. Yeah, everybody and their mama loves dropping in there. A lot of games get buried in that time.
Exactly. Especially
it's too much shit going on. They see what they do is they drop a game before that, so it's kind of cheap. It's a little cheaper by the time the holiday season come out, so they have more sales.
Because if anything, I think NetherRealm Studios probably make the best moves of dropping near the end of April. If anything, I would have told them drop it mid-May, because everybody considers the summer that player drought where most games don't necessarily come out.
I don't know why, because I'm like, that's when most motherfuckers they not in school. Like people have summer jobs and shit. People got a little extra money.
Because people like hitting around the tax return season as well as Christmas time, when everybody knows that everybody's gonna be out there trying to get gifts. That's what most devs like dropping. Even though everybody got the same idea, so there's gonna be games that's buried if your game ain't on tip top shape.
Facts.
But
I care more about the best for my pockets.
Hey, fair enough.
I'll be talking about this topic.
But yeah, that's it in the gaming news. It seems like he's hyped up about pop culture, so go ahead, take it away.
Sorry. I'm excited. I'm gonna say this first. Ryan Coogler and his wife are expecting their first child.
I don't even know who that is.
Ooh, pick me. Who is that?
The director of Black Panther, the director of Fruitvale Station, the director of Creed.
All the good movies with Michael B. Jordan ass in it, but he's
pretty much
their first little black Wakandan child. Oh my god,
Black Wakandan child.
But he's from Oakland. How's he having a Wakandan child?
I don't know.
He's Killmonger, nigga. Shut up.
Anyway,
but
congratulations.
Congratulations.
I'm gonna talk about Mr. Smollett and Mr. Kelly at the end of this shit because I'm happy right now and I don't feel like dealing with their bullshit. So
I will say this:
bullshit is over.
Prison choir gonna be fire.
Actually, hey y'all. All right,
the choir gonna be fire,
the Grammys are happening right now. Not the Grammys. Wow, Oscars are happening right now. Yeah. We're not going to talk about that.
Anybody want anything that we give a fuck about?
Yeah, just know that it's happening right now, and we will not be talking about it until next week. So, yeah.
Black Klansman 1.
I want to talk about Ja Rule. real quick?
Oh,
No,
well.
that's my time. Dang it. No. What part?
All right, actually, go ahead, Prince. Fill them in then, Prince. Film because we already decided that we're gonna kind of just put pop culture and music together this week since there wasn't really that much news on either side. So if you want to fill them in, fill them in.
Yeah.
We can talk
All
about
right.
it.
Bledam music real quick here, and because it's technically both.
Yeah. This shit was funny as fuck.
So Bucks game, and it was crazy. It was supposed to be for these nights. That's what it was supposed to, and everybody knew it was going downhill when the first thing he says, they said it was not. But my album came out in 9, so I guess that counts.
So high key, I don't know if I was just tripping.
He cut off.
You cut off.
Okay. So I thought it was just me. But yeah, you have to reiterate that for the people
because it cut off. You cut off.
Because you got cut off.
You know what, Key?
All the good parts. Oh, ouch.
So, all right, so Ja Rule.
Key, you got it, because I see the writing on the wall. You got it, Key. Go ahead.
You get the mix. That okay? So Ja Rule, y'all know who Ja Rule is. Stop, drop, shut it down.
Who's Ja Rule?
No, that's DMX.
That's DMX. Wow, my bad.
That's DMX.
What I did, what I do.
All right,
that's why I said
the nigga that was beefing with 50 Cent, that motherfucker, yeah, that bitch.
Curtis.
A lot of niggas beefing.
Come on, Curtis.
That nigga.
I ain't never gonna forget that interview on the radio.
He was performing. Where was he performing at? God damn it! Hold on, let me go back to it.
God damn it!
It was some Milwaukee Bucks game.
Yeah, he was performing at that.
Don't talk about the Milwaukee Bucks like that.
And
they do nothing to you.
That shit, I'm just saying that shit. Y'all know how I talk. But he was performing.
I'm not a Milwaukee Bucks fan. I'm a Bulls fan.
His performance was.
Shut up, Paige.
I don't see this is a 90s concert. And I got the 2000 person. My first song came out in 99, so I guess it counts. We're just like, motherfucker, what are you talking about?
Wait, what?
He said y'all put a 2000 artist in the 90s in a 90s tribute concert, whatever. And he was just like, but my first song came out in 99, so I guess it counts.
Mm-hmm.
And then it just went down. It just kept going downhill. Who did he ask? He was like, "Are y'all ready?" And then
he was talking to.
Nobody said shit.
He was talking to his
long
DJ.
ass pause. He was like, "I guess not."
Dad said, "How you gonna confuse Rick like that?"
He said, "Are you ready, Sanchez?" And Sanchez was not ready. They were having musical difficulties, but there's also another clip, because if you look at the other clip where they're in the crowd is actually cheering back to him.
Yeah, that I was just like, y'all need to stop with this fake news shit.
Yeah,
Ja Rule, even though Ja Rule a whole bitch, he had some hits.
Yes, he did.
He did. We ain't gonna knock him. Had Murder Inc. He brought Ashanti and shit. You know, Ashanti's that girl. Even though she was doing vocals for Jennifer Lopez. We're not gonna talk about that. But yeah. That's it. I promise I haven't been drinking. I'm just really hyped.
She was the real Jen on the block.
She was the real Jen. Yeah, Ashanti did Jennifer Lopez.
But her name ain't Jenny.
Shut up. But
Ashanti did Jennifer Lopez's vocals. If y'all did not know that,
listen, she can dance her ass off. Let J-Lo be J-Lo anyway.
Fuck that with her. I'm not singing ass. But anyway.
Okay.
Whoa, God.
Okay, and
she can't.
You know how?
About
if we really gonna talk about it, you know how much niggas in the music industry don't really do their music.
Exactly, don't write their own music.
R. Kelly can't read. He ain't never wrote a song in his life.
Writing. That's
facts.
She lips.
I lied. Actually, that's not even true.
Lips. No, writing is completely different. Ashanti was singing and J-Lo was lip
singing for her.
Yeah,
like singing.
Exactly.
She was singing.
That's great.
Well, people sing for Beyonce all the time, but nobody say nothing about it.
Beyonce,
we're not doing this.
We ain't doing this. Y'all started.
Oh no. Oh, now niggas don't want to talk about it no more.
After the podcast.
Thank
Now
you.
it's next. Now
Candy
We
it's
talking about
next.
some next now.
Yeah.
Nah, y'all was willing to get on J-Lo. Y'all ain't gonna get on Beyonce. Come on.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Oh.
Alsina has returned to music. He dropped the album on.
Oh, now you mad? Okay, all right. But we can talk about J-Lo, right? Okay.
August Alsina returned to music on Valentine's Day. He did a rare table talk talking about how his sister has passed, how it's been hard taking care of.
Wait, what?
Oh,
I guess I've seen that.
August Alsina's sister died a few months back. He's been taking care of his nieces since he died from cancer, and he was talking about how
I've
hard.
been wondering why he been gone from there.
Yeah, and he also has lupus. For those who do not know.
I knew he had lupus.
Yeah, he was addicted to, was it Perks?
Yeah, but this is the perks and all that shit. Yeah, but he's better now. He's getting his treatment, take care of his little nieces. He released the album. I have not listened to it, but
Wait, word?
Yeah,
Valentine's Day. If you were listening. Oops.
But he back now.
But yeah, shout out to August Alsina getting his life together, taking care of his little
Come
nieces.
on, man. Let the man drop his music when he drop his music.
Yeah, he released it on Valentine's Day. So I haven't heard it yet, but it seems
I
like
know.
what the hell is? Oh no, ma'am! Big Boy to play Barry Gordon in the Bobby DeBarge story.
Who's doing what?
I think he'll
what?
do good. I think he'll do
You
good.
said Big Boy?
Plays
Yes,
Barry
Big
Gordy in the Bobby DeBarge
Big
story.
Big Boy who?
Outcast.
Big. Oh my God.
I think he'll do good. Hold on. I think he'll do good.
We talking about Big Boy? I thought you was talking about
Daddy Fat
Big Boy.
Sack?
Yes, Daddy Fat
Sack.
Sack. Yes, Daddy Fat
I
Sacks.
ain't gonna knock him.
We talking about General Patton.
No, yeah, is he
You talking?
actor? But
You talking about boy? Boy, you shaking like a stripper?
What is happening?
Yeah, we just talking our shit. I told you. I said at the beginning of the game, at the beginning of the podcast, bro. We here talking news and nonsense, bro. News and nonsense.
Yeah,
Okay.
I hope Big Boy do good. I love Barry Gordy. He's the owner of Motown. He's the founder of Motown. For those who don't know,
He's also robbed the fuck out of black artists. But we're gonna talk about that.
Is he
what?
He robbed the fuck out of a lot of artists.
And yes, he is
you
still
telling
alive.
me one for the money?
Nigga, stop.
Oh wait, no, that's not true.
One for the money, send you to the dough, get to the point that you live on the flow. It's just how it works.
But I hope he do good. Don't steal nobody money, Big Boy, and you'll be fine. But anyway,
Big Boy.
I don't care about Kristen Thompson, Khloe Kardashian, Jordan Woods. We're moving on. I'm gonna give a fuck about that shit. Anyway, next case.
I switch places.
Did you hear who was playing Hulk Hogan?
Places.
Did you hear who was playing Hulk Hogan, Key?
There you go.
Fuck that racist bitch.
No, I'm saying, did you see who was playing?
We're talking
Chris
about
Hemsworth is playing Hulk Hogan in the new movie, and I'm so pissed off. Why the fuck are you playing a racist ass bitch? I don't like it.
Oh, I want to say something.
Yes.
About news.
Yes.
Okay.
Guess what came out? It's YouTube news, but guess what came out today?
What?
Oh shit! I know what you're gonna say. We'll go ahead.
What?
Y'all remember? Brotherly Love, right? For all my Kane Carter fans.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Brotherly Love 3 came out today.
Oh,
what the fuck?
No, he did.
Yeah, it dropped.
Yeah.
It dropped today.
No,
Hold on.
Yeah, it dropped 2 hours ago.
No, it didn't.
Wait,
Yeah, it did.
hold on. Hold on.
Yes, it did.
Nah, you
Yep.
did.
Hold on. I'm excited now. Hold on.
Nah, you did.
It's a nice day in America. Yes, ma'am. Brotherly Love 2. Hold on.
Nah,
Hold on.
you
Oh,
good.
shit, it did.
Nah, you good.
Oh my god.
Hold on. Oh my, go ahead. I'm excited now. Thank you for that news.
Oh, speaking of which, this just happened. This is also music news / pop culture news. The Middle Child video is premiering tomorrow at 12.
Yep.
It's gonna be lit.
I seen that.
And my man Jermaine, yes, ma'am. We stand Jermaine.
Nigga, we got me.
Also,
people talk,
it's been a busy week for Dreamville and music videos because they also dropped a music video for Shea Butter Baby, which is by R.E.M.
Pack that ass up.
It's the 20-year anniversary of to Back That Ass Up by Juvenile. Yes, ma'am. It's 20th anniversary. So if you ain't played it today, y'all should go ahead and do that. Bounce that ass.
I won't.
Bounce the
I'm good.
I won't. I will not.
Bounce
I can't. I'm not gonna bounce my ass. I will watch women bounce their ass, but I am not bouncing my ass. No, I don't do that.
I'm mad. You want to know why I'm mad?
Good.
Depending on where I play it, that won't even happen because I got to deal with these damn fraternities and sororities all around me. What the stroll?
Oh yeah,
bro. I got
you do live close to Central.
But
and where I go, I play that song. All I gotta hear is "Oh, shut up."
But in terrible news, Patriots owner Robert Kraft has been charged in prostitution and human trafficking.
Not shocked.
Y'all want to know something wild?
Human trafficking.
Y'all want to know something wild?
Human trafficking, yes.
Not shocked.
Y'all want to know something wild?
Yes.
It's gonna make you think about this all differently.
Nah.
Did y'all know he helped? Y'all know he helped Jay-Z pay for lawyers.
Lawyers for what?
That's called money laundering.
And he was also helping Meek Mill during this whole prison.
Ain't it kind of funny how now? Ain't it kind of funny how now they want to say something about it?
Yeah, it's kind of weird.
He probably been doing this for years, but
that's
now
what happens when you clean the money, bro. You put your money in some very good situations. People won't question the money, man.
A very convenient situations.
But as y'all know, I hate the Patriots, and I hate
the Patriots too. I hate the Patriots too.
I hate the Cowboys. Y'all know I hate the Cowboys.
I ain't gonna say that. As soon as they get rid of Tom Brady and Bill Belichick, they'll be fine in my book. But that's
Tom Brady.
No, I still won't like them.
Who really Paige out here sound like somebody's little sister and we watch football like that? Fuck Tom Brady. That's what my mama said.
What's his name? Thomas Brady.
I'm just gonna sit here and not do nothing. That's what I'm gonna do.
But
just here.
It's your headphones, isn't it?
No, it's not.
Oh, I'm about to say.
I got a new pair. Actually, so that's good.
But in other news, Ice Cube and LL Cool J secure $1 billion investments to buy sports TV stations.
Sports TV stations?
Mm-hmm.
Ice Cube?
Ice Cube and LL Cool J.
Well, the big three league about to have their own channel then.
Hey.
I guess so.
For people who don't know,
and I'm actually excited. I'm actually excited about that because
for people who haven't been paying attention, Ice Cube has had this big league, this big three league going on during the off season of the NBA for a couple years now. Pretty much, it's showcasing a lot of retired NBA players who are just playing small games here and there. It's literally a whole nother league. They've had who they have in there.
It's
been a little minute. AI has played a couple games. He's been playing coach and playing small games here and there.
More on this news. This is interesting. As of now, Cube and LL are pushing to enter bids for a block of 22 sports channels currently owned by Disney, including the Yes Network.
They about to try to fight Disney?
Hold on now.
Y'all some pioneers.
Right there. I respect them. I actually respect them for that.
So what you think gonna win out? You think money or thughness gonna win out? Because I feel like Ice Cube could be somebody to scare somebody out of trying to make some money.
We'll see what Ice Cube can do. Because in the entertainment world, money talks.
NWA days. He'll go back to his NWA days.
Come in with a toboggan and a Jerry curl. I know it'd be like, how you even grow your hair back out that fast? That ain't your business.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Fuck that mouse nigga coming straight from the underground.
They did that shit.
Little rat want to hate because I'm brown. I'm sorry.
In funny news, Soldier Boy and Black China broke up.
What happened?
Oh yeah,
Who broke
I
up?
think he said. Did he tweet that or did somebody make that? Did somebody make that shit up?
He tweeted it and then lied and said Black China had his phone and he got hacked.
Wait, what's going
Well,
on?
when he said, "Oh, I just wanted to know what the pussy felt like."
Yes.
Okay, he actually did tweet that. Okay,
I
cool.
love you on the goddamn Twitter, on the Twitter and shit.
Run that by me one more time, Key, because I couldn't hear you over.
Soldier Boy and Black China broke up after 2 weeks of dating.
No, not that part. I heard that part.
Dating?
The other part.
Yeah, they were dating.
I thought they just had outings together and slept together.
And as of now, Black China is on to someone else. Not surprising, but
she don't waste no time out here in these streets.
I think
yo, I'm gonna need her to take.
I already said what I had to
say. It is, but I'm gonna need her to take
you
time.
think Black China out here being a professional escort?
Yeah,
but I'm gonna need her to take breaks in between all this money she getting. She gotta spend it at some point.
Yeah, but that happened. In other news, T.I. lost his big sister to asthma, Prynce, at the age of 56.
Wait, to what?
She died from what?
She died from asthma.
Niggas can die from that.
Yeah, I almost died from that shit.
Stop sleeping on asthma. People thinking it's a game.
Yeah.
I said that because I had it, and I was like, "Oh my god!"
She was in a car wreck, and she was in ICU for the longest.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah.
All right, now it makes sense.
I personal story. I almost died from asthma when I was in like 5th grade. So you can die from that shit if you're not treated.
Okay.
Maybe people don't recognize that asthma is a breathing problem.
Exactly. If I would have
I do because I had it.
I would have died. Literally.
Yeah.
If I would not have went to the hospital, I would have died. I would not be here right now.
I'm saying breathing is vital. So having a breathing problem, I would expect it to be somewhat of a vital situation. So I already just expected it to be. You can be in a case where it could kill you.
Well, I'm just saying because I had it as a kid, and then I guess I kind of just outgrew it. Either that or it just sits in my body, just waiting for apparently the moment that it can try to kill me. But
I've always
star named Alicia Tyler died from asthma attack back in 2013. See?
Yeah, she died from that shit.
All right.
Yeah, the last breathing.
I've learned something today.
The last time I had like an episode was like what it was like 2012, I think.
Mine was 2013.
I got rushed to the ER because I couldn't breathe at all for like a whole day. Like we thought I was like, I could not breathe. Like I was struggling to breathe
for 24 hours.
It's like that sometimes. Sometimes you just think it's like something called. It's just a little bit of mucus. You don't know what it is.
Yeah, exactly.
It up and call it a day. Like when I first got it, everybody thought I had a cold until I was.
Oh shit!
I was literally laying on the floor.
You looking up Alicia Tyler
for my life.
No, I know who that is. I know who that is. I didn't know that's how she died.
Interrupt me in the middle of my goddamn story over a goddamn porn star.
Ooh, hey, she is dead, ma'am.
Okay. The fuck.
That's you saying.
I'm sorry.
I was
heard
on my back, breathing for my life, on the floor, trying to breathe. People giving me medicine, the shit not working. Almost OD from all that damn medicine too. So I could have died, but either way, they had to pump that shit out my body.
They said that I didn't breathe asthma, but I was like, "What is this shit?" Because bitch, I can't breathe.
Yeah, it's mucus. It's literally mucus stuff up in your lungs.
Yeah. I didn't know that's what asthma was because as a kid, I always thought it was niggas with weak ass chests. I'm like,
fuck you, there, Rick.
Bitch.
That's wild.
Just a bitch. That's it.
Fuck you, there, Rick.
I didn't know. I'm talking about when I was a kid, not when I was like a teenager. I was like 8, 9, 10, and then I saw because every time I watch a movie or a TV show and somebody had asthma, it was always like a dweeby looking ass kid, like, "Hi guys," with sucking and hell. I was I didn't like. That's what that is. He's just a bitch.
I didn't like that because like my perspective on asthma is that different. It's like I don't just walk around like with
any step I could have an asthma attack. Like I was, like I said, I was an athlete. Like legit, I was out here playing ball and with asthma. I legit. Like legit, I would have to like keep my inhaler with me in game, like on games, and then at like halftime when we go in the locker room, I'm sitting there taking like pumps from my inhaler and whatnot. But like that's honestly like the worst it ever got. Like if I was running a lot, then it would start to kind of show up. But
Right.
other than that, asthma didn't really hit me that much. So it was like I guess that's kind of why when you said like. When it was brought to my attention that you could die from asthma, I was so shocked because I was like, I've never seen that happen, and it never happened to me, so I didn't know.
Yeah, that shit. But I understand where you're coming from.
It's the porn star.
Yeah,
Right. Yeah.
I love her. I didn't know that's her.
Yeah.
Anyway, next topic.
I had a joke about it, but I don't want to make it because she's dead.
I hope T.I. and his family are okay. They're doing
Yeah.
fine. I know that he was 66 years old, so she wasn't too old.
Wow. I didn't know who that was. I thought it was his aunt or something. He said his sister. I was like,
wondering
whoa.
about that too.
That was his sister.
Damn.
I know she passed from asthma. That's crazy.
But yeah,
That's crazy.
The last two bullshit topics that are especially one of them that we're speaking about last, make my motherfucking head hurt. R. Kelly has been arrested.
It's over.
10 counts of sexual assault. Bitch.
It's finally over.
No, it ain't. And a whole bunch of other shit's coming up. He was paying the uncle off, and after he stopped paying the uncle gave him these tapes.
I'm not shocked.
Yeah, for 18 years straight.
Y'all want to know what I feel like is gonna happen?
But it's gonna be a fucking prison break, and he's gonna get out.
Probably.
Nope. It's gonna be a bunch of random females that put up his bail, and then he gonna get out. Y'all watch what I say.
Money. He barely got $100K. He barely got $100K to bail out. His bail is $1 million.
He got half of it. He put half of it up. So all he got to come up was $500,000. He gonna get that back. If he get out, he gonna get that back.
I'm saying this is gonna be an interesting case because they're gonna come out with proof that he's been paying off the people that came out.
Yeah, no, it's extortion.
There's a whole bunch of proof. Families getting paid off. There's a video of him and him raping a 14-year-old. There's a whole bunch of bullshit.
I hope they don't show
that 14-year-old might be the same one from the last.
He's convicted. Like he's convicted.
He's convicted. He's going to have a trial. His trial.
Even if it works out the way you say, Prynce, this nation gonna be in an uproar.
Yeah,
it's not gonna be like the last time, where most a good amount of people in the community is like, yeah, he deserved to be out, and then other people are like, no, he didn't. It's not controversial this time. Everybody,
you gonna tell me it's gonna be like
everybody is here, and Twitter is here now.
Yeah,
my nigga. Twitter is here this time.
You telling me it's gonna be how OJ was?
It's gonna be worse.
Niggas got off and everybody was
mad.
mad.
All the aunties and uncles and shit that be like, you can't say anything about him doing this to you. You'll hurt the family. Fuck you.
It's a new generation.
Yeah, terrible. That's terrible. That's some terrible parents, and y'all should not. Y'all shouldn't kept. You should have gave them to a better family. That's disgusting.
And if you're somebody that took the money from R. Kelly to keep quiet, you a bitch. That means you didn't love him at all. Period. You didn't love them at all, and that's so sad.
I'm saying, because you know what I would have did. I would have took the money and said, "I just lied to your motherfucking face." Promises are meant to be broken. And snitch on that.
Yep.
What I would have did is I would have been petty. Everybody know I'm petty. So what I would have did was I would have met up with him where he wanted to meet. I would have called the police first. I'm gonna tell, hey, yo, still to chill over behind the corner right there, right? As soon as I get the transfer, get the money. Turn around the corner. Here you go. Here's the tape. Here's the evidence. Here you go. Fuck him, wiggle him.
You told me you gonna hit him with You gonna hit him with a cat Carter, and you
Jail.
gonna sit there before you go talking about this lot of daddy. Yeah, he about to pull up at the parking lot.
Hell
All
yeah.
right, nigga.
Hell yeah.
Got that unlit
Yeah.
cigarette in his mouth.
R. Kelly's now in jail. His bond is $1 million. He ain't got no money to pay that bitch. He used all of his money to get most of it done. But hopefully his bitch ass goes to jail. His trial starts March 14th. So we're gonna see how that goes. We're gonna keep you updated with that bitch ass nigga. Now for the last most head aching topic of this damn pop culture shit.
It's headaching if you let it at this point because it's
Yeah.
all clear. So who's in the wrong?
Yeah.
Who's in
I just laugh about it. I just laugh about it all.
You know how JUSSIE SMOLLET got arrested for falsely filing a fake police report and paying off two people to get a, basically fake an attack, right?
air quotes around paying.
Paying, air quotes. So it recently came out yesterday, literally, that he was paying the two Nigerian men for being his personal trainer. That's one thing. Two, it also came out that he did not give the letter.
He ain't paid it for shit.
He did not what?
The letter that they said he wrote, he didn't write it.
What letter did he write?
There was
What
a
letter?
letter after he got attacked that was sent to him, calling him, all that stuff, and showing that a black person hanging and stuff like that, and saying
He didn't write that shit.
And stuff.
You see, they didn't write that shit, or he didn't write it.
Now
He didn't write it.
So who wrote
it?
We don't know yet.
It's coming out now that the two Nigerian men were the two that wrote the letter and set JUSSIE up. And now they're thinking about putting them in jail. But here's the thing I don't understand. And I know I'm not one of these people because I didn't want to believe it because I was in between. Why the fuck did all these people rush to believe Chicago police? Chicago, the same niggas that covered up an unarmed black man getting killed. Why? Why did y'all believe the police first? You homophobic motherfuckers.
Because it gets to a point where, as much as we have a history of not chilling with not being cool with the police, that somewhere down the line you gotta trust the people that are supposed to be protecting your house. It's fucking fast. It's true because if niggas ain't gonna be able to be in the right mind to have guns in their own house and trained to be to protecting themselves, we gotta trust the police to do that. So.
But here's the thing, though.
Well, I don't, because I do that myself.
This happened way too fast. This all happened in a week span. That's too fast. And then I forgot what they said, but they said something about gun violence and some bullshit. And then you have the president up here trying to apologize to my support. No, bitch, we ain't apologize to y'all fucking supporters. Y'all still gonna do the same shit, regardless if he lied or not. This shit still happens, regardless.
Positive supporters for what? Shed some light on that. I don't know what that is.
Yeah.
The Donalds. Let me go back to the tweet. The Donalds.
I like that. I like that song. The Donald by Tribe Called Quest.
Oh Lord.
The
I like that song.
Donald Duck.
Beam, 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 beam.
They also say that Lee Daniels might have something to do with it.
They say Lee Daniels might have something to do with the shit.
Who the hell is Lee Daniels?
The maker
and producer of Empire.
Yeah, and he did.
There goes.
What is with all of this fucking underhanded bullshit?
And the 10 millions of people you assaulted for racist and
start that over one more time, K.
JUSSIE SMOLLET, what about manga and tens of millions of people you assaulted with your racist and dangerous comments? First of all, bitch, black people can't be racist, so you can shut that up.
Wait, what?
It can't be racist. You just can't be racist.
We can be prejudice as fuck, but we can't be racist. We don't have the power to be racist.
It's not necessarily racist against your own kind.
Oh.
Yeah, this tweet, and second of all, we don't have to apologize to your fucking supporters because they still do this shit.
Apologize to them for
what happened with JUSSIE? This shit still happens. All
right, okay. Did he explain exactly what we're apologizing for?
Nope.
No, he didn't.
Shut your
Just like these straight black men, y'all can apologize for going off for us now.
At least as an impromptu politician, you would at least follow through with whatever you're trying to say. If you're saying apologize for what?
Exactly. And these straight white and these straight black men, not the ones in here, the straight black men. Oh, y'all can apologize to us now. No, we're not apologizing.
Apologize to you for what?
Exactly. We don't have to apologize to y'all for shit.
For what?
I feel like nobody wants to be at fault for this. That's what I'm hearing, a lot of blame being tossed around.
It's not even blame being tossed around. Whenever there's a class or any kind of sensitive event like this, whether it be someone from a certain community that's already been in hot water with the public, motherfuckers want to let their ideologies to be spread all in the public because they think it's safe since they're in more hot water now. It doesn't work that way, and I'm gonna need y'all to shut y'all asses up because it's fucking disrespectful. Because more niggas pull up on you with the same energy. Now it's like, oh wow, y'all against me, y'all against black people, yada yada. No, shut your ass up. You just did the same shit with the LGBT community. Come on, bro. You gotta be consistent with all your shit. You gonna stand up straight.
Now, Jussie is not gonna be in the last 2 episodes of the season of Empire, which is airing in the next weeks. Text messages.
They said to get them completely out. From what I read, they said they're gonna be cutting out most of the parts that already recorded.
He's not.
From what I heard, he was gonna be fired.
He's not gonna be fired. He's suspended, and he's not gonna be in the last 2 episodes of Empire for this season. He's suspended. He's not fired. And I'm looking at the text messages that they claim that he was setting it up on. All these text messages are about him and his workout plan. That's it. And whether he worked out today. That's it. Or whether you need to do cardio since I know you're traveling a lot. That's it. And you're in a meal plan. That is it. Ain't nothing about it.
You all know why he ain't fired?
They know he didn't do this shit.
Not only that, if anything, next season they're gonna write off his death.
Probably.
Because they don't want that on Vivian work. So they're gonna write him off into some kind of death next season. Mark my words.
Like they did with the white girl in the other bitch, but I don't.
Like they did the Charlie Sheen on 2.5 Men. That shit was hilarious.
What, they killed Charlie Sheen on 2.5 Men?
Yeah.
Yes, they did.
Did you ever see or at least seen clips of the first episode when Ashton Kutcher took over?
No.
Right.
After the whole Charlie Sheen epidemic with the whole Tiger Blood shit, I remember watching that first episode. Do you know what they wrote him off as?
What?
This nigga fell off a cliff and got hit by a train. That killed me. That shit killed me, bro. And they just said it real quick in the episode. Like it was like, oh damn, it was so crazy how Charlie fell off a cliff and got hit by a train. I'm like, well, goddamn, I see I'm out there.
They could have did him like that, like they did Aunt Viv.
It just disappeared.
Shit. Like all they did was like, and then Will said the shit. He was like, you know what, Will? After you had that baby, you ain't been the same.
Nah, Jazz said it.
Oh yeah, that was Jazz.
He was like, something's different about you. I was like, I swear.
Them niggas ain't shit.
But they see that. I think that's better because at least everyone sees it. Everyone knows this is a little weird. They killed his ass, had him sent off a cliff and hit by a train. They made sure he was dead and made sure everyone knew about it. Shit was crazy.
That thing is funny.
I know more shit is gonna pop up about this damn Jussie Smollett story. Honestly,
I don't give a damn
anymore. I don't care.
I don't know what the fuck is happening. I don't know how to feel about it. I'm just like,
I'm flying fuck about this story no more. Because if it comes out that Jussie did none of this shit and he was really attacked and y'all did all this shit to lock him up, come on.
Okay, come on. Whatever happened.
Whatever happened.
Somebody's wrong.
That if he really did get attacked, and if he really did get attacked, and y'all tried to make it look like that he did this shit to himself, y'all some stupid ass motherfuckers. And that's all situation. I'm done talking about this shit like I did with 6ix9ine. I'm done with the shit. I'm done with the shit.
I forgot about that nigga.
That nigga not going to jail. And for those who don't, he's not going to jail because he's going to be part of the witness protection program. Like he don't have a fucking 6ix9ine on his face. But anyway, pop culture
exactly.
All right. Well.
Music.
Well, I mean, we mixed most of it into into pop culture, but I do still have a few things that I want to talk about, and one of them is actually kind of a discussion thing. It's something that I saw. It's an article I seen that it piqued my interest. But first, I will talk about something that I saw that piqued the hood side of me.
Okay.
I don't know if y'all know who Gunna is.
Mm-hmm.
Did they go underwater?
Didn't his album just drop?
Speed it up.
Yep, it dropped
Speed it up. Speed it up.
the 22nd, I believe. Pretty much where everybody else was dropping stuff Friday.
They dropped the same day.
Yeah, Lil Pump dropped the same day. I think Offset
God.
dropped the same day. So yeah, everybody was dropping stuff.
When you getting the Offset, can we talk about Offset and his damn album cover?
I mean, you talking about him and his 4 kids?
With that Photoshop looking album cover?
I don't know what was going on. I saw the photo shoot. They were having struggles with the girl smile, with his daughter smiling, Culture and stuff. They were like, "Come on, Culture, you could do it."
Culture's a fucking baby.
It's hard. It's hard to get a child to smile.
Yes, it is.
They were
don't know.
They were
My
playing
son
Baby
smiled at
Shark in
everything.
the background. They were like, "Come on, Culture." I'm like, Lord Jesus.
I don't know.
Hell, a child to smile, nigga.
My son smiled at everything. That nigga,
Hard to get
that
me
nigga
to
was
smile
goofy.
in these.
He literally he smiled and laughed at everything, but that's just him. He do that shit now. But I don't know. Some kids don't want to smile, right? Can't get them to smile.
As you're saying, Prynce.
But yeah, so Gunna dropped the album with a bunch of people Friday, such as Lil Pump, Offset.
Yuck.
I think didn't Kalani drop some? Didn't her mixtape drop Friday?
He sure did, and it was amazing.
I haven't listened to it yet, unfortunately.
Wow.
I haven't been listening to much music this year, actually.
Yeah, it's a good album. It's mixtape. It's not an album, it's a mixtape.
Yeah, yeah, but still, it doesn't change the fact that I ain't listened to it yet. But I plan to.
Wow.
I did hear that she is actually planning to remix one of the songs, but she doesn't know who she wants on it yet.
She needs to focus on having her damn kid right now. She's on rest.
Hey, look, if she want to make this music, let her make this music.
She's gonna be in the bed. She's gonna be in the bed singing the song with her damn mic in her face. I'm gonna be like, oh my god, the dedication.
Hey, look. I'm just saying.
I'm looking for my baby.
I'm just saying. It ain't nobody. I ain't heard nobody make a song while they in the hospital bed giving birth. She might be searching the avenue that.
I don't want to hear that.
I want to hear on a bass with drum. I want to hear none of it.
Be like,
bass said she like.
She hit a note. Yeah, exactly, right there. I don't want to hear that.
I don't want to hear that shit. I've witnessed childbirth. Fuck that. I ain't trying to hear that shit.
It's gonna make me feel
Rick, haven't you always want to hear that over a beat though?
Fuck no.
Hey, remix. 1, 2, 3, 4. Push out.
Nope.
Push out.
You telling me she gonna have Andre 3000 on the song? All right, bet. See, so we get a Kalani Andre 3000 song, guys.
Oh,
you don't want that, Rick. You don't want. See, look,
don't encourage this. Don't encourage this fucking shit.
Just not in the delivery room, but that would be lit. But not in the delivery room.
Stop trying to encourage this bullshit.
Okay, you telling me
I ain't encouraging shit.
Just not in the
delivery. Get it. Said gets it.
I said shit.
Said gets it. Said.
No.
We do get it.
Look, Rick. Don't hate Rick. Don't hate Rick.
Nah, fuck that.
Also, I want to bring up something that I didn't do last time when we did this podcast. I want to bring up Billboard stuff because I seen something interesting. So, the number one song on the Billboard for R&B and hip hop is at the moment currently held by Post Malone and Sway Lee.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
That song from Into the Spider-Verse.
Yeah.
Yeah, it has been.
I'm gonna shut up.
It has been at number 1 for 7 weeks in a row. I think. So there is that. Top rap albums goes to goes to Boogie with a Hoodie.
What the fuck?
Yep, hoodie season. It's been
What?
on.
No, that
Yep.
album. What?
I don't listen to that
21
nigga.
That album only had 2 good songs on it. It's the one with Offset and Tyga, and the other one was
Exactly.
Cool.
How is
Those are the
21
only
Savage not?
It's the only-
Okay.
Oh, listen to
21 Savage actually went down this week to number 4.
No,
Huh?
right.
Yep.
What?
So it has in
What
front
the
of in front of 21 Savage is at number 1 Hoodie Season, at number 2 Beer Bongs and Bentleys, and at number 3 Astro World.
But Boogie with a Hoodie. What's that song? I hate.
I understand Travis Scott. Travis Scott had a good ass album.
People like that. I hated that. I turned that shit off every time I hear Black Dot. Like, what you doing?
I hate that damn song.
He's trying to show.
Like,
trying to show appreciation for Michael Jackson.
Oh
No,
wait,
that's-
that was that nigga.
Yeah, that was that.
Yes.
Wait, what was that nigga?
That was him.
I heard that damn song. I didn't know that was that nigga.
Yeah, I was a Boogie.
Bruh. I was in a Uber and heard that shit. I was like, what the fuck is this?
I have never heard this. What y'all are speaking of? Because I
I heard
listen
it.
to-
I heard it on
I don't listen to
Spotify.
him. The only Boogie I listen to is from California.
Yes.
Yeah, Boogie. He dropped the album.
Anyway, he did drop the album. It's dope. Yeah, he dropped it in January, I think. Yeah, January.
Yeah, he dropped the album.
Do it tonight. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a
Fuck
dope.
with
It's a dope.
It got a feature with Black on it. You got a feature with
Eminem.
with JID on it.
Eminem is also on it, so you know.
Oh yeah, he is on it.
You call him Black now. Thank you. I appreciate you. You are what we need in the world.
Black has the best feature on any song to me. On any song.
Same.
Like anytime he's on the phone.
Black, yes.
Are you talking about a specific song, or are you saying like anytime he on the
any
song?
song he's featured on, it sounds
good.
good.
I gotta get at the I gotta get at the BJ's of Chicago Kid. I gotta give it to him.
Him too. Yeah, him too. Yeah,
that,
I like BJ's Chicago Kid.
I ain't never
shit right now.
ad-libs be killing.
Oh, I thought we was talking about just singers. I didn't want to bring.
I thought we were just talking about features.
Anyway, the one that piqued my interest.
So you channeling your A Boogie wall.
Hey man, look. He at number 1 on Billboards. Apparently, he doing something that I need to be doing.
He is
You'll get that,
with his hoodie.
You telling me I gotta be out here in a hoodie? You telling me I gotta be out here in a hoodie hitting the mean study so I can be number 1?
Out here with your hoodie. I ain't never. That makes me still want to slap you, and it ain't about me. Well, what is that? That's like me saying, "But what you doing here with your shirt?" Like what, nigga?
Like you telling me you want me to come in here shirtless? Y'all got a policy against shirts. But anyway,
I pulling up, breathing air.
Hey, bro, you can be in here like Jack Boy Maine, nigga.
Be here like Rick Ross.
Anyway, also we have the R&B album Billboard list. This is the one that caught my attention because at number 1 this week is Her.
Oh shit!
Oh my God.
Guess what album?
Which one?
Her.
Yeah, her album is the actual it's just her.
No, you're saying that, but her album Her is actually number 1.
Because ever since she got that Grammy, she's been blowing up. It's the Grammys.
Yep.
She's been blowing up.
Talked about this either last podcast or 2 podcasts.
It was last podcast.
Last podcast, right? Those awards put a stamp on your name. People,
exactly.
Yep.
Yeah, like no matter what you do, Lil Wayne said it's the best. He said that Lil Wayne said the best. He's like, once I win a Grammy, he's like, I don't care if it's a fucking show about me being arrested. I am the Grammy award winning Lil Wayne.
Yeah. And
I'm proud of
she legit jumped from number 5 to number 1 in 1 week, sitting down X is 17. She also sent down Khaled's American Teen and Sun City, both of them.
Damn.
And also dethroned LMA. So
really
good on her. Yeah, she dethroned LMA to be number 1.
The Grammy.
I finally feel vindicated. I
Grammy
finally
has
feel
power.
vindicated for saying that her is better than LMA after all this time. It finally happened. People agree with me.
I've always
I've always thought that.
LMA, she can't really hold a note.
She's one of those people where like her songs are just like they're just vibey ass songs or whatever.
Yeah.
And that song "Boot Up" was just a fucking feel good ass. I
I
want to be held.
Yeah,
Nigga.
and then the trip kind of solidified it.
I never liked Booed Up. I hated that song when I first.
Yeah, I want to know something crazy.
I didn't like it either.
I had never heard the song until everybody was like, it got played up.
I
had heard more about the song than I had actually heard the song.
Yeah, I had heard it only because of Instagram.
I was like, what?
Now I'll sing the fuck out of it if I'm drunk, but other than that, I'm not.
I won't sing when I'm drunk.
Let me tell you
I
how.
want to sing some gangster shit when I'm drunk.
Let me tell you how out of tune I was in it. I had never heard the song, right? Everybody talk about how bad the song is. 2 weeks after I hear people everybody talking about how bad the song is, somebody play it at a party I'm at, and they're like, this song. I'm like, what's this song? They both look at me talking about, you never heard this song before? I'm like, no. They was like, this is Boot Up. Oh, this is that song. They looked at me in so much disbelief, but I don't be knowing songs. If it ain't in my playlist, or I ain't taking to put it in my playlist, I don't know it.
But yeah, LMA's album was good. It's just like her voice is not to the standard of what people say it is.
Yeah. They put her on a high ass pedestal.
They really did. She's cute. She doesn't have a personality to me at all. But
I agree.
I don't know. Personality don't. I mean,
Shot Clock music video. She was literally just standing there, swaying.
Yeah.
Her video. I did not like that shit. I was just like, put some personality in the shit. It's you talking about leaving your man for attention for years.
What?
Key in this bitch like, maybe that's Key in this bitch like, bitch, that's probably why he left you, because you're boring.
Exactly. The song is about how he's been dating this dude for years and he has not been giving her what she wants. So she's basically saying, I'm gonna leave your ass. And she is not, it's not portrayed. She's just staring. She just staring at him, looking up and down and shit, and then she just go back to swaying and shit. And there's a scene when she's in the bathtub reading the book. She look up at the nigga, go back to the book, and then this in a basketball court. What the fuck is that?
Well,
my goodness.
Part of it is her fault. You know, music videos have choreographers and shit, right?
I know.
Right.
That falls on the choreographer too.
But it's not that hard to put feeling into your own shit.
I'm not saying it is.
Feeling it at all. She was not feeling her own shit at all.
Okay, no, but in the same vein, I can't let you get on her about that, because I've legit seen videos of people like Frank Ocean just sitting there and saying words.
I'm gonna get on Frank Ocean ass too, and I love it.
Emotionless. That man legit would be sitting there moving nothing but his lips.
Hey, Frank Ocean is weird. That nigga like Pop-Tarts without the frosting.
You right.
That's toasted strudel without putting the cream on.
That is legit.
You put frosting on toasted strudels.
You put frosting on toasted strudel. It's like toasted strudel without putting the frosting on it.
At least you don't put butter on it. So like,
But all right. Last thing.
Don't make a nut joke.
Nope. Okay.
No.
Next topic.
Last thing I got is a discussion.
And put that goddamn wine away.
Told you to close that bottle at the beginning of the stream.
Apparently, you out of fucking pocket.
I got
I ain't even started drinking.
Now you picked up something else. Put it down.
No wonder you so fucking out of pocket. You need to get sacked. Put it down.
Put it down. All right.
We're going first.
All right. So I had this topic for the discussion. I ran across the album. I mean, not an album. I ran across the article today. That said most anticipated albums of 2019. Now this was from December, so I'm pretty sure the most anticipated album now is, well, that we know for sure is happening is the Dreamville album. However, there was some on here that did pique my interest, so I've seen it. I'm pretty much just gonna list off what they said. So They have Chance the Rap on here. Please leave all Chance slander at the door.
Damn.
Oh yeah, that was directed. That was directed specifically towards you. So we have him.
Yeah, my own thing is my shit.
True.
Y'all have that.
Yeah,
I'm
we have him and
Fuck you
Kanye
too.
West.
Continue.
We have one with him and Kanye West. You can put Kanye West slander in here. But yeah, apparently they're working on something.
They are.
I have so many mixed feelings about
if we're being honest, from what I've heard, when Chance is on the Ye album, it makes Ye better. So
it does, because we have 2 songs already that were amazing with them 2 together, and also he did pull old Kanye as a producer back out a bit when he had him loop an acapella version of Never Can Say Goodbye. That was a dope loop.
Ooh,
you did that?
You don't remember that? Y'all don't remember that video?
No, all I remember is Poopity Scoop.
Oh no, it wasn't that. It was not that. It was not that. No, it was not that. But all right, so we got those 2.
If you don't stop with this Simlish, anyway, continue.
I said Jackson 5.
Nah, she legit in this bit. You know what you sound like? Y'all ever seen
in the punch nice
real quick. Y'all ever seen People Under the Stairs?
No.
Huh?
Fuck! I wish y'all knew. This shit would fit. This shit would fit perfectly. Because I was about to make a reference, and I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about.
Yeah, take your reference somewhere else. I'm like,
it's basically a fucking horror movie kind of version of like Hansel and Gretel, but with basically the people trying to keep you in the house instead of like eating. They was eating people and shit like that. Anyway, it's a nigga in there with no tongue, and that's what the fuck you sound like. See, that's what I'm saying. Watch movies, niggas.
Anyway, I ain't gotta do nothing, Rick.
You can do what the fuck I tell you, dude. Nigga.
Oh, it sound like you talking about all my bills too, huh? All right, but I'll go ahead and send them get your bill and address so I can get them sent to you.
Anyway,
that's what I do. Anyway, another one on this list is Childish Gambino.
Yes. What?
Oh yeah, his last album.
Is it dropping?
No, it doesn't say that. It doesn't. It's not stated that they actually gonna drop one. It's that. It's like pretty much a list of
what people want to see. What you want to see.
What they hope. Okay.
Yeah. So it's like some of them may be dropping something this year. Some of them might not. But it's kind of like that. So we got that.
Like maybe on this list is Detox. You don't know.
Nah, it wasn't.
On this fucking list.
I checked.
Example. One
that is a short thing that I think is coming out this year, but it doesn't have a date yet. It's Earth Gang Mirrorland.
Are you serious?
I need to listen to Earth Gang.
Yeah.
Same.
Earth Gang is
so I can
dope.
be happy again?
Yeah. So you got that one. Frank Ocean's Blind follow-up is on this list.
No.
I didn't like Blind.
No.
Why does nobody like Blind?
No one like Blind. None of y'all.
I don't know. I've tried. It bored the fuck out of me.
Some songs off of Blind, but overall, that album was not his best.
I like Channel
Orange.
Is that
because Dez is here and she gonna say I don't know music, so I'm not gonna say shit.
So okay, I have a question. Is that because y'all like Channel Orange and it wasn't Channel Orange? Is that the reason why y'all think it's
not even? It's just like some of the
y'all niggas don't fuck with Channel Orange.
I'm not saying that.
I love Channel Orange.
Okay,
I'm not comparing. I wasn't comparing it to Channel Orange.
Here's the thing about Blind. I did not like. I love some songs on there. Nights is my shit. Solo is my shit.
Night.
Them the only two you like? Wait,
no,
you said?
I'm just naming off a few that I like. I'm naming off a few. However, especially since we waited 4 years for that shit, it could have been a lot better than what it was.
Well, to be fair, he did drop 2 albums in 2 days.
He did.
I was like, they made the music video album came out first.
Oh yeah,
and it was 2 completely different. Like it was 2 completely different albums with 2 different song lists. So it's like
And I forgot he did drop his label too.
Mm-hmm.
Moving a new label.
Hey, listen.
That counts.
Hey, listen. Big Crit dropped his label. That nigga still making fire music.
I love Big Crit.
Big Crit is dope. All right. So we got that one on here. We got K Tronada on here. I don't know if y'all know who K Tronada is, but
I know who that
Nope.
is. Oh yeah.
I don't know who that is.
He is a producer
He's
that makes albums and usually collabs with like a lot of artists,
like the internet and
Vic Mensa.
and people like that.
Literally, I'm not gonna lie. My favorite thing with him that I ever remember hearing is a beat that he made. Well, he did a song with Vic Mensa on it. Yep. But yeah, also Kendrick Lamar is on this list.
Yep. He is overdue. He's overdue.
He overdue. He's overdue. Everybody at TDE Big Bacon been dropping music like back to back to back. Is he overdue?
You know,
I think Schoolboy Q overdue too.
That's funny you say that because the next person on here is Schoolboy Q.
Of course.
Are you what? Oh,
yeah, Schoolboy Q was overdue. His last album was like 2016.
Now while Kendrick can make the argument that he's not overdue because he just technically
he did drop the Black Panther, the Black.
But here's
the Black Panther album.
Has been so like distraught since Mac died. It's just like because you haven't heard from him since. Nobody's heard from him since Mac died. So it's just like where the
I follow him on Instagram. He posts stuff here and there.
He's been saying
so
stuff.
He's alive.
He's okay. Like but
Yeah, he's all right.
I hope he's okay though, because Mac that really hurt him. That hurt him more than Ariana. That hurt him. That hurt him bad.
I feel like he had a closer bond to
he had a closer bond.
Ariana
Even though
did.
Mac and Ariana did go out, like he had a closer bond with Mac.
Sometimes that don't create a closer bond. Sometimes it's just as far as public does. All right, another one is SZA. SZA's on this list. I actually Key, you gonna get out here with I'm writing the name. I'm writing the name right now, Key. Keep playing with me. Keep playing with me. I'm writing the name right now.
For those who don't know, me and Prynce ever since SZA came out with a live performance, I've just been making fun of her, and Prynce is just like annoyed every time.
Because I knew it was. And you want to know what's crazy? She was the last one on this list, but I said her last. I said her just now because I knew she was gonna say something, and I didn't want to end it on that. So the other one, the last one that is on, the last one that is on here is a collaboration album between Smino, Saba, and No Name.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
Yes,
that'll be fire.
Apparently, that actually is in the works, allegedly.
Oh my god!
Because
I need to listen to more Smino too.
Yes, you do.
Same.
Because Smino started the rumor by having on his Instagram story all of them in the
studio.
All of them in the studio together.
And they did. They were on Jimmy Fallon together.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think. Big Crit just posted some shit that he working with somebody, and I literally forgot who the fuck it is.
Let me see.
Well, since you're on the subject,
I think it was a couple of days ago or some shit, but he like muted it so you couldn't hear what they was working on. But he was like, "Yeah, in the studio with the big homie and some shit like that." I was like, "Bruh, what?"
I know Nasty is working with A$AP Rocky, so I'm excited about that.
That'll be fire.
Yeah, since we're on the subject, cool. Well, we should go down the line and see if anybody has any anticipated collabs that they want to see, whether it's anticipated or not.
I have a couple.
Honestly, truly, even though I'm not a big fan of Chance the Rapper, but ever since I've been hearing about this damn collab with him and Childish Gambino, I'm actually excited.
Oh hell yeah, that would be.
Because they've been talking about it for 2 years now.
Hey Rick, speaking of Crit, did you know he actually dropped all those songs?
Wait, what?
Together. He dropped all those songs together.
Mm-hmm.
So if you wanted them in one album, then you got it. Like pretty much every EP that he dropped them together pretty much. Finally.
Well, I'm gonna listen to that tonight. I have a lot of shit to listen to in the next few days.
That's only 8 songs. Most people already know.
They fire though. And it flows better when it's like now that they
that's who it is. It's Saha. Saha the Prynce.
Yeah, Saha the Prynce. Yep.
That sounds nasty.
That would be dope.
Well, look,
That
I'm waiting.
sound
I'm waiting for
nasty.
another Sci-Hi album.
Snap.
I'm waiting for it.
But yeah, I'm anticipating Childish Gambino and Chance the Rapper. I want Shamin low key, Megan Thee Stallion and Cash Doll.
What that?
Oh,
That sound ratchet as
well,
hell.
It does.
Exactly. I want
But
said
you want to
sound
know
ratchet
something
as well.
crazy? Because I'm so on this I'm on this Megan Thee Stallion hype. I would listen to it.
I would too.
to be honest, I think Megan Thee Stallion is the hottest female rapper right now.
You know what I feel like?
In my opinion.
You know what I feel like? I feel like she could intrude on this Cardi B versus Nicki thing.
She said she wants no part of that shit because she.
Yeah,
You
if
wanna
I
know
was
what's
her, I
crazy,
wouldn't do
though?
it either.
I don't
I
think
want to see it. I want to
she
see
might
it.
not
I
have a
want to see
choice.
3 United TV or something.
Because as
She
of right
might not
now,
have a choice though.
because as of right now, the only person that cares about anything in that right now is Nicki.
Yeah,
Cardi don't give a fuck.
Cardi
been doing her own
Cardi
shit.
out
Stop
here
giving a
living her
fuck.
best life.
With her baby.
So
And her
that shit is
baby
dead.
daddy. We not
So
gonna
for
talk
her
about
to
that.
intrude on something that's dead, it makes no sense.
Exactly.
Well,
But
I'm
anyway.
just saying.
Like
it's
I
like,
told
it's,
y'all before, I do not like Nicki Minaj no more. I don't give a fuck if y'all have a problem with that shit. I
Well-
don't like her. Okay.
We know that anyway.
Did
Your
y'all like
anticipated
Rico
collabs.
I love
Do
her.
we like Rico Nasty? I think she cool.
Did you
She
hear
just
the
released a
song with
song with
Doja
Doja
Cat?
Cat.
I don't
Yeah,
know who that
Tia
is.
Tamera. I like
Wait,
that.
the fuck? Why?
Wait, who made a song with Doja Cat?
Okay,
Doja Cat.
before okay,
Nasty.
look. I know Doja Cat released that damn mood bitch ass song, but other than that shit, she has
Whoa.
good. She
I've
has
heard her.
good
Hold
I've
on.
heard
Wait a minute. Wait a second. We're not gonna diss move. Because let's be honest. If it really wasn't something about a cow, pretty much, it would have been a dope song.
No.
It
But
is a
yeah,
dope
she
song.
has good music. People
No.
keep knocking her because of that song.
I've heard her other songs, and I'm not. I've heard her other songs, and she's definitely has better music or whatever. I'm just saying.
Y'all gonna stop sliding on the song. I like the song. I play that song just
I
right.
like
You would.
I just need Kels to
Shut
make
up, Rick.
You would,
Kels,
nigga.
if you're in here, delete that damn hoe shit.
Move.
Shut your ass up. You drunk.
Yeah, I'm gonna need you to stop.
Anyway, the song
But
Tia
yeah.
Tamera with Doja Cat and Rico Nasty is really good.
It is good.
Wait, Doja Cat and Rico Nasty?
Yes, Doja Cat and
Yeah.
Rico Nasty.
Tia Tamera actually
That
commented
is
on the
such
video.
that is such an odd pairing.
But it
But
was
it
good.
worked.
It worked, surprisingly. Tia Tamera also commented on the video, said it was really good and they enjoyed the song.
I will have to listen to that, to be honest.
My twin.
But all right.
TR.
Am I next?
Yeah. I guess if Key's done.
Oh, I'm done. I have more, but I named them all, but I'm done. Those are my top.
Okay.
Those are my
I have one, and it is it is an Atlanta collaboration, but it's not one that everybody thinks of. Well, I mean, it is if you're a Dreamville fan, but I want specifically a collaboration album between Earth Gang, JID, and Black. That is what I want.
Oh shit!
That is what I want.
Nigga, I'll be a fucking vibe heaven.
Boy, I would not. When I tell you I make jokes about this, I would not come out my room for 2 weeks studying that album. I'd be like, don't call me, don't text me. Don't disturb me.
I don't even smoke, bro.
Time to set alarms to disturb Prynce.
I won't even smoke. I might have to roll a blunt to that shit.
You know, crazy thing, I wouldn't even do it when I'm listening to it.
I have one more. Smino and JID.
I don't think it will work.
J. Cole. But
I don't think it'll work.
They're thinking about doing a song right now.
A song is fine, but a whole album,
that's
I
what I'm talking
don't
about.
know.
A song, not an album. A song.
Oh, okay, all right.
A song, not an album.
Cool.
Fuck no, not an album.
Cool.
A song.
Cool. Because I was about to say I don't think that JID will work.
Yeah, a song.
With Smino. Well, but yeah, that is mine. It's pretty much, East Atlanta 6 is probably what the album would be called. Because I think both of them. I know JID's from East Atlanta, and I know Black is from Zone 6. I don't know what part of Atlanta Earth Gang's from, but I imagine it's one of them.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
this is Oscar news. Spike Lee just won his first Oscar.
He won for Black Panther.
Yeah, that's what's up.
Best director. Best director. That's what's up. He
Yeah,
just won.
he
That?
won
Taking
his
this
first
long?
Oscar
God damn.
after
Wait, he
30
just won?
years in this damn business.
Jesus.
We'll
Damn.
talk
But
more
he's
about
made
it
so many good
next
movies.
week with the Oscar news and shit.
He's made so many good
And
movies.
he started his speech by saying, "Do not start that motherfucking clock."
Of course not. You play me off, I'll pull my dick out on stage. Anyway,
You trying to get canceled anyway?
Anyway,
shit.
go ahead, Rick.
What they gonna do? This is live, bitch. I can do what I want. But
All right.
Live, bitch.
Underestimate this canceling process.
Enjoy yourself. Look.
I got
this is the second
3.
time we done went through this.
All right. Watch when niggas pull up to your house every day
true.
when you going to work. You big fat day.
Damn, this wind is whipping like a whipping like a slave owner. Hold up.
Big fat
I am not commenting on that like you were saying.
But no, I got 3. I got three collaborators.
I
Two of them dealing with Big Crit. All right, one is one that he was supposed to do like a while. 2 of them he was supposed to do a while ago, but it just never came to fruition.
I feel like I know what one of them is.
All right, there's one Country Cousins that's with him and Yellow Wolf. That's when I was fucking with him.
Oh no,
no,
that wasn't one that I was thinking about. I haven't listened.
Then,
is he still making music?
He is doing. He on his like rock, kind of like country rock and roll. He on his he on his kid rock shit, kind of. I can't fuck with it. I can't fuck with it like that. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I can't fuck with that.
Look, I don't know if I want him to do that now.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I was like, now that I think about it, probably not. But then he was supposed to, in his first album, his first like studio album, he had a song called. I love that song. I love that song. It's literally about three different like slave or like black people in like the South, basically telling their story. Like one of them was being chased by like the KKK. Basically, one was like being hanged, but like a dude put him down from the tree and shit like that. He was supposed to make a video for that with. Speaking of Spike Lee was supposed to direct it, but it just never came to fruition. And I still want to see that shit because I think that shit would be fire.
Yeah.
And last but not least, I still want to see this damn J. Cole and Kendrick album.
Oh yeah,
we've been waiting on that since 2016.
That's the honorable mention for the whole panel. That's why I was like, I'm not gonna mention it.
It ain't even an honorable mention. It's just the. Of course, it's number one. So why even mention it?
And it needs to fucking.
Because I'm mentioning it.
By the way, Rick, that's not who I thought you was gonna say. I thought you was gonna say Big Crit and David Banner.
Ooh, yes.
They made a couple songs together though.
Yeah, but they ain't made no album together.
They need to make an album.
They do need to make an album though, because that shit would be fire. They're like the Mississippi connection. I don't fucking know. Shit, y'all both from Mississippi. One from Jackson.
You know what they can call it?
The other,
they could call it
one from Meridian.
They call it Cricket Letters. Cricket Letters.
I fuck with that.
Eva May, you dumb as fuck.
Anyway, what about you, Paige?
Why?
R&B and R&B.
You don't have any?
R&B
really
is a great place right now. It is beautiful.
I already said mine. I said J. Cole and Kendrick earlier.
Yeah, J. Cole and Kendrick.
No, you said the number one. Why would you mention it? Okay.
I said it earlier.
You really did.
That's cool.
Eva May said R&B is in such a great place right now. It is.
Anyway, as far as me, I see where this is going. Anyway, as far as I'm concerned,
no, it's not even that. I'm not even trying to be funny. It's just like that's such a lie.
That's it. I know you're going there. That's why I said, as far as I'm concerned, when it comes to who I'm interested, who I'm trying to see is a collab. Honestly, I don't listen to either one of these people as much as I would like to, or even care. I don't want to say care to. I haven't had time to really check it. I'm trying to hear another Rocky and Tyler collab. Potato Salad got me hyped.
Oh, potato salad was fire.
Potato salad was dope. I'm waiting on the album.
Potato salad
got me fucking hype. That shit is excellent.
They pretty much have been the only rappers I've seen have a collab brand as a whole, like legit. Like that's crazy to me. Like I don't think anybody in hip hop has had a collab brand.
Because honestly, if they take the sound of potato salad, put it on a project, and everybody can hear it's coming from potato salad, I'll call that shit Sunday dinner and go on with it.
You know what I wanted to sound like?
Ain't they looking at that collab album right now? I thought they were already working on it.
You know what I wanted to sound like? I wanted to sound like old ASAP.
Ooh, yes.
Oh, you talking about Long Live ASAP?
Mm-hmm. I wanted to sound like that Pesos Purple Swag ASAP. That right there.
Purple Swag and Pesos are my two favorite motherfucking songs.
Look, Pesos and Brand New God will forever be my favorite song.
Taking E, I don't give a F. Told you I'm a G. That shit fire.
Went through the first 6 alphabets.
Mm-hmm.
6, 7, one of them.
Couple A's, bad bitch, double D's. Taking E, I don't give a F. Told you I'm a G.
7. He went through 7 of them.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't listen to Rocky and Tyler enough. I've always haven't really listened to Rocky and Tyler as much as everybody else has. But Potato Salad is something different. I miss that feel in hip hop. I'm an old head when it comes to hip hop. I don't fuck.
Oh, most definitely. I love lyricism over radio play, to be honest. Like rap, nigga.
Which segues me into
one best animated feature.
You said what?
Into Spider-Verse? Fire. Still need to see it.
The same anyway. But
I need to see
Rocky and Tyler segues me into my second anticipated. I need some more Black Star. I need some more Black Star. For people who don't know Black Star, that's Most Def and Tyler Quali.
Not bad, and I would want to see. I want more too, actually.
I like Black Star.
Yasin Bey.
Yeah.
Bey. That's what Most Def calls himself. Yasin Bey.
I don't want Yasin Bey. I want
Most Def and Tyler Quali. Black Star. I need some more Black Star.
I need poetry.
You biased.
Who, me?
No. Said. He from Brooklyn.
Me?
No. I'm just bullshit.
I say what?
I want a Nas J. Cole album.
A Nas J. Cole album. That'd be
nasty.
Honestly, and put right after that, if I can get
Cole.
me some, if I get some Duckworth K. Dot going against with storytelling. Why is his name slipping on mine right now? Not J. Cole.
What's
Andre?
Not Andre. God damn, why is his name slipping my
What's he famous for? What's he famous for?
I'm not racist. Jordan Lucas. I don't know what his name
Lucas.
is. Storytelling Jordan Lucas collab with Duckworth K. Dot will be crazy.
No.
Call it bedtime stories. What?
Nah, even past that. Battle Joiner and K. Dot. Come on.
I don't really like Battle in his rap, so I'm not really here for that.
You don't like Battle Joiner? Come on now.
I don't like
Jordan Lucas, period.
Have you ever
period.
What's wrong with Jordan Lucas?
As far as music, have you ever listened to Ross Caprioni, whatever however you pronounce it?
I listened to that shit. That shit fire.
It's just his music. It's never really been into.
All right, listen to Ross Caprioni and do not think it's Joyner.
Yeah, just listen to the story. Music. Just listen to the story.
Because as much as Kim might not want to admit it, whenever she hates somebody, she gonna hate somebody, no matter what the fuck they do. So stop thinking it's Joyner and listen to that track.
Just listen to the story. Don't listen to his voice.
My ex used to listen to his music all the damn time.
Okay, don't link him to your ex. Don't link him to your ex.
Don't stop that.
Because now you're making me feel like I'm a bad person.
It's gonna be some shit where your ex you like Spider-Man. Fuck Spider-Man.
Hey, look, I'm telling y'all this. It's not. Do not like him. I do not like him because of my damn ex. I do not like him because of the shit he said. I do not like Greek eggs and ham. I don't.
Listen to Ross Caprioni and don't think
I've listened to it before. I'm trying to tell y'all that shit.
All right. Excuse me.
Shit. I've heard it before. I still don't like him.
All right. Like I was
What
saying,
about the suicide number?
Listen to that. Still don't like it.
She don't like the nigga.
I don't like the nigga.
She don't like the dude. Like I said, I was trying to make her like the dude. I'm talking about the music, but that's a whole other
I don't
conversation
like
in
the music
itself.
either.
That's cool. Anyway.
The fuck?
Anyway,
I want an Anderson .Paak Dr. Dre album also. That's
that'd be
another one I
interesting.
want.
That's coming.
Word.
He was just on what was that? He was just on one of them damn Tonight shows. He said that he got about 2 albums worth of music and they working on it right now.
You don't say.
Yeah, that's coming.
Well then, I have something to look forward to in my years. I say years because it's Dr. Dre and I don't know how long this is gonna take.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right.
I'm still waiting on Detox.
I'm not waiting on that shit. I ain't waiting on that shit when it drops.
I'll be in my casket if I find out he dropping while I'm dead. I'm coming back to life. Just
hold up, I ain't done yet.
He be like, I'm dropping Detox tomorrow. Tomorrow come. Hold on.
I want to live.
That's crazy.
I thought I was done, but I want to live. Damn it, I want to live. All I need is one day.
This nigga hit the thriller. Nigga hit the thriller music off the casket.
Nope, don't play that. Don't play that. I'm trying to hear this Dr. Dre Detox. It's finally out. I'm trying to hear it.
That's crazy.
Y'all know it's crazy. It's probably gonna be. I hate to say this, especially as somebody that's waiting on Detox. I feel like Detox is pretty much gonna be like the Illuminati album for Tupac. And they're gonna come out after he die. Well, the one that comes out after he dies. I feel like that's when Detox is gonna come out, which makes me sad.
If Detox ever comes out, it's gonna end up being just like the Carter 5. It's gonna sound outdated. People,
I don't want to say that.
You don't want to say it, but it might end up being that. I'm tired of waiting.
You know what it might be? It might be more like Ice Cube's album when it came out. I feel like it might be like that.
But as far as like my last collab, and we'll start working on wrapping up the podcast, is if we can get a grimy Pusha T with a Big Sean that's really on his shit, that'd be nasty.
I don't want that.
I do. Like I said,
I don't want grimy Pusha T nowhere near Big Sean. I feel like grimy Pusha T can find somebody better than that.
Like I said, Big Sean on his shit. It's my collab. Anyway, we starting to wrap. You'll start wrapping up with the sponsor for today. The sponsor of tonight's podcast. And the sponsor for tonight's podcast is Walmart Wine. When you don't have enough money and trying to catch a fake buzz, pull up to Walmart and buy some wine. Walmart Wine.
They sell Moscato too.
Yeah.
Jesus, okay. Anyway, thank you everybody that's come through to the podcast. We're gonna start getting out the outros here, and as always, we start with the ladies. So, say your final words to the people.
Oh Jesus!
Follow me on Twitch. That is all.
Oh, Paige, go ahead.
Sorry, I was eating a cupcake. Anyways, follow me on Twitch at xdollface_x, and then
you forgot your name.
Look, yeah, I was going slow so they can write it down if they need to write it down.
Can y'all just hurry up with these outros so we can get done with this? Thanks.
And then follow me on Twitter at King Pagey. Yeah.
All right, Prynce, go ahead.
All right, follow me everywhere: YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, IG, Black Planet, SoundCloud, Christian Mingle, all that. No, I'm joking. I don't have that. Follow me at all that at Prynce. That's Prynce with a Y for YouTube, Twitch, Twitter, IG, SoundCloud. Legit follow my SoundCloud. I'm trying to grow that. You know.
And it's
so yeah. Well, yeah, that too, I guess.
Rick.
Yeah, follow me on Twitch at Rick Plays Games, on Twitter at Plays Rick, PLAESRIC, Instagram as well, Rick Plays Games.
And for myself, anybody who wants to follow me, you can follow me here on YouTube on my gaming channel, the Gamer, where I'm gonna start dropping some Twitch compilations soon. As I can get some clips and stuff of that nature, as well as some more content on my other content channel, CedrickTheCreator. People want to see comedy shit and whatever else I decide to put on that channel. That's going to be coming within the next few months. Right now, I'm mainly on Twitch at twitch.tv/CedrickTheGamer. So if you're into the streaming ish, definitely go check me out over there. You can follow me on social media at both Twitter and IG at CedTheCreator, all one word, CED the Creator, on both platforms over there. So yeah, once again, appreciate everybody coming through. And if anything got you mad at all at this podcast, we told you already, we terrible people. So this is the Terribly Terrific podcast, episode number 5. Done. Appreciate y'all.
So if I ever say I shot a nigga, y'all can't judge me.
Jesus.